Live. Damn, it's saying we was live hour. I don't know why that should be saying that, but it's your boy King D Raj and
Trucker Brown.
this is I'm About That Life podcast. Cue the music. And we're back. Hey, bro, this is a budget. This is a budget podcast. Okay, everybody can't be like y'all rich people
With 4-5 mics.
with 4-5. Us chill. Anyway. Man, but yeah, man, it's been a while since we've been up here, man. We are actually people that like to handle business, so sometimes it takes a while. And then we only got 0 people. Hold on, let me.
Oh, we got
share
6
this out.
people watching.
Oh, it's 6 already. God damn. See, I gotta step my game up. I gotta step my game up with this media stuff. I'm working on it, people. Give me some time, but we gonna get there. Okay, we got some people in here. Share. Hold on. What the F? There we go. That's good enough. I'm sure Trucker Brown be mad because I ain't putting too much effort into it, but we can't be like people out here that like to. Never mind, we ain't gonna go there. But yeah, so we got 8 people in here, man. What y'all doing up, man? Y'all supposed to be going to sleep there, cuz. What is y'all doing? How do I sound? Do I sound good? It's been a while since I used my microphone. But I was like, I need to use it because I paid all this money for it that Trucker Brown made me pay for it. So Marcus, what up? I see you in here.
I'm about to get a new one.
See how people do. This microphone, I'm gonna have this like when we blow up, when we have like 1 million subscribers and we like sitting next to each other in the same room, I'm gonna have the same mic. I just want people to know.
Bro, I'm gonna buy you a new mic if we got 1 million subs, but don't worry about it.
The budget gonna be really high. I'm gonna be like, bro, the microphone I got right now is doing just fine. So I just the budget gonna be tight, man. The budget gonna be tight, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hire like 80,000 people. We gotta help the people out, you know what I'm saying? So,
I feel you got the money.
So what's going on, man? What you got going on, cuz?
Listen, man, I'm preparing.
Smitty in the building, I see you.
I'm preparing for a hiatus, so I'm gonna be on the lousy for a minute. I'm probably not gonna do the Burning Miles podcast for a couple of weeks.
Okay.
I still come on here, holler at you when I can, but I won't be doing nothing on my stuff. I'm gonna let it simmer.
Let it simmer.
I got the shit I'm filming on the low, so I gotta handle that shit. But
okay,
that's it.
Yeah, I got you. And it's funny because it was a couple of podcasts. I don't know if we be talking and stuff, but I don't know if we were talking or it was on your podcast or on your channel, but it was about content. No, I think we was talking. It's about the content. And as y'all can see on my channel, it's been a while since I've uploaded any videos, and I'm not gonna lie. So I have videos that I recorded from last year this time. And I don't care what y'all say, I'm gonna post them. That's what I do. But I will incorporate some new stuff in here while we go, because Truck Brown says some stuff. He's like, people don't take the time to take a step back and come up with some creative content.
Yes.
And that's what I've been working on, because I'm trying to figure out because I'm still going to, I'm still show y'all family stuff, because I want people to know that a young, sexy black man such as myself can do the things you need to do and take care of family. You know what I'm saying? I need people to see that and see that you ain't got to have a clean cut 360 waves and a trimmed up beard, like all that stuff, because it gets so crazy. Hey man, why you get a shape up?
Oh, S curl is still a Jerry curl, because a lot of them cats got waves by using that S curl shit. That's a secret move. Y'all don't know it.
Okay. So so I'm just trying to figure out what can I bring, because I don't even know. I may just keep the same stuff over there at that channel like that I do, and then start another channel, because we're doing this podcast channel and that channel. I was so against having multiple channels. I'm like, bro, I just don't have the time. But I'm like, you know what? I will have the time here soon. But I just got to figure it out. But
you know what you could do though.
What's that?
Let me get closer to the mic. could buy views. Jesus, Joseph. You could buy views and
But,
subscribe and likes.
So, okay, but
Let me check the likes.
I've heard about that. So what? I just don't see the benefits. Cause how much does that shit cost? Do you know?
No, I don't even know how to do it. I felt like it was something I didn't need to know.
Because I've heard about it, and I've had a family member, excuse me, that tried to do YouTube, and for most people, I don't know, it's not my sister, because some people know my sister or whatever, but I had another family member try to do it, and they was like, yeah, man, you can buy views, and I'm just like, bro, what in the world? And I looked it up on YouTube, and they talked about it was this dude. He had like a 5 million subscribers or some shit like that, and he likes to play around. He bought some friends, subscribers, and followers on Instagram and stuff like that. But I'm just like, yo, what? And then getting deeper into it, with YouTube, like, because this shit is serious. So YouTube is like, that's stealing money, kind of.
Well, so what it does immediately. What it does immediately is knock you out of the running for the partner program. So what you'll find out when you go to these people's page, they won't hide the commercials. And if they do have commercials, they just won't give them the money, because YouTube knows, they know where your views come from. So if they come from nowhere, then you're done.
Right.
If they come from nowhere, you're done, because there's no way you're growing to that, getting that many views, and you don't have, your subs aren't going up. And what I've seen from watching this, from analyzing it, is two things where you can know it's a fake channel. You go to Social Blade, type in the channel. If there's a suspension bridge in the graph from weekly coming in subs and views going out, that's a sign. If they don't have a rank, that's a sign. If YouTube's like, I'm not giving them no rank, that joint fake.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. It's just, but you ain't got to do that, man. Just be organic. If your content ain't moving like you wanted to move, then, try to figure out what you're going to do. Am I going to keep doing this, or am I going to just be like, nah, bro, this ain't for me. Because I made sure that, like, of course, at the beginning, because I was one of those guys that said, man, I don't need to make no money off YouTube, man, make money off trucking. And I never really cared about my subscribers at that time. But once I started making money from YouTube, then it's a thing, views and stuff like that. But at the same time, I was just the guy, like, I'm going to post what I want to post. I will try to put some stuff in there, because when I was going back and forth with Guilty, he was giving the fans what they want. And, every once in a while you do that. And I know the formula, but it was just like, I chose not to be that guy. Again, if anybody knows me outside, well, they already know that I'm a character, but I could take it to a whole nother level, but that's not what I want to put on here.
I could get your channel jumping off just by advice I could give you. Like, because how I used to do with people who used to deal with me, and this is all of many, not one. Because I know what y'all trying to do right now, but it ain't gonna work. Not on my end, it ain't. But peep game. What I used to do to a channel that I'm producing, and I produce many, is I write out 15 titles for them.
Dang.
And I be like, make these 15 videos.
Right.
And it don't matter who you get the titles to, because their experiences in the industry is different.
Right.
So the word is going to be different. The cadence is going to be different. All that's going to be different. I tell them to write the title out, how to do the tags, get out of here, and your channel will pop. I can do this, but see, what I got the problem is that in trucking, there's only 15 videos you can do.
Right.
If you sum it all up, it's 15 videos. I'll tell you a few. I'm starting trucking, orientation, my 2020 Freightliner, my first check,
right?
Stuck at the shipper,
right?
Truck in the shop. Like it's the same 15 videos,
right?
Revolved. And if you ain't doing them videos, you're not really getting many views unless you're just white, because white people just get views.
Or female.
No, because some of the females that I've been looking at got fake views.
Oh Lord Jesus!
And some of them, you go to a channel and they don't got no like button at all.
Oh.
Come on now.
Oh man,
yeah, the views ain't real. And a person be like, "Well, TB, you know, you barely getting 7,000 views." Okay. Casey Neistat's got 12 million subscribers. He's barely getting 2 million views.
That's a fact.
Okay. But that's not different. It's the same shit.
Same shit. So can we break that down? Like, what is it? What is it that makes you have so many subscribers, but these people not watching?
Because people move on. People move on. People have a TV show that comes out, or they stop doing the industry, or they just generally just people's attention span ain't that high. You know what I'm saying? Also, YouTube does not notify every sub you got. I say YouTube notifies 25% of the subs you have. And how I know that is because YouTube says these views are from 25% of your notifications. It tells you. There's no way that I'm doing a video, I drop a video, and 80,000 people's phone ring. That if it was truly like that, your views would be higher.
Right.
But they don't do that. Also, people just move on. Like, think about it. I've been doing this 6 years.
Right.
How many of them people you think still drive trucks?
Right. Yeah.
They don't. So after they stop driving, this is why I tell you I'm getting more on the entertainment side, because I don't want to be used as a dictionary no more. When you use a dictionary, after you get the word, what do you do with the dictionary? Throw it away. You put it on your mama's shelf of doom that you don't know where none's at.
Right.
Or you throw it in that little drawer in the living room or in the front room where shit is just at a junk drawer, and you forget where it is.
Right.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm definitely with you on that. So when you say entertainment, you mean like some of the stuff that some of the bangers you started, like the joint with Shorty in Vegas, stuff like that, or
Jesus Christ, man, people own that video though.
Hey, bro, I get I called you. I was like, yo, I see you. Go ahead, bro. You about to make millions.
They wanted something scandalous to happen so much, but if you think back, I done had a lot of women in my hotel room.
Yes, you have.
And what a bad story is it?
That's crazy. That is a true statement.
So you telling me I done had over 15 different women in my hotel room, night and day, by themselves, and ain't one fucked up story?
Damn.
How do you do that, TB? By keeping your shit in your pants.
In your pants. How many of y'all can say that? We're having that many women in the hotel. Now we know how hotels make you feel. You know what I mean? We know how when you go to you get a little googly eyed. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and they be smelling good too, smelling like you know what I'm saying, peaches and olive oil rubbed together. You know what I mean?
And you know, hey, bro, the crazy thing, because I'm sure you be having equipment set up, so it's like, bro, it could get real.
Listen, man, we can make a movie. Yeah, I give you $20. But listen, the thing is, I'm about my shit, bro.
About your shit, right?
I'm about my business. Let me tell you something. If you start smashing these Jones, you gonna run into problems, bro.
Yeah.
And it's nothing too. That's disrespecting them. That they come up here to do some content and then you like, show me your booty. Like, whoa. I thought we was doing YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna use YouTube, all right. Like that's weird. Now you this creepy dude that's in chicks' inboxes trying to get them to do YouTube with you, and you trying to stick your finger in their booty. Now you're Weinstein. And you know how the scandals go with the Me Too movement.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah. That's just because people I've worked with a couple of females, and it's just like, strictly business. And it's funny because when you work with them, depending on the female, they'll get I guess disrespected. They feel disrespected if you don't hit on them.
Yeah, because they be wanting to mess with you because you about your business.
Yeah, and then it's just like, well, but I wanted to get my trucking business going. I thought that's what we was doing. You wanted a driving job, right? I got you.
No,
what more did we? Yeah. What else was we gonna talk about?
Don't you want these boobs too?
Nah,
baby. Shawty. And this is another thing too. I could have hit them all.
Hey, bro, chill, bro.
No, I could have hit. I'm not saying that they would have let me. I'm saying, let's say I hit them all.
Right.
I wouldn't tell y'all that shit because you're supposed to keep the mystique of a woman. So let's say me and Tiffany been slamming together genitals for 5-6 years.
Right.
But why would I come tell y'all that and mess up her feminine mystique? You know, she's supposed to have a mystery about her. You ain't supposed to come back on here and gossip with you bitch niggas who ain't getting no fucking pussy. Why am I gonna come here and tell you, look, I'm getting pussy. Look at me. Look. Like, it's stupid.
Right.
Now you damaging her reputation.
Right. Tiffany would be one to get. She bossing out here in the street.
She ain't playing no games.
No.
Listen, if Tiffany would have gave me the chance, sheesh, come on, bro. I've been living up in one of them 5 houses and wasn't doing no videos for you niggas. That's a fact.
Goddamn, making all the money, boy. Yeah, because I mean, I just be keeping a close eye on her. Cause I think she's still at prime. From what the last time I seen, I ain't even keeping up like that, but I think she's still over there.
Man, she only got the drive.
Right. Oh, I know.
See, this is the problem with people. Oh, my people got a couple houses. She has international real estate. She on another level, bro. Like, she has no reason to turn a key ever.
Wow.
Come on, dog.
Yeah, that's
nigga. I'd have been in Panamania when it went doing. I've been chilling, nigga. Like, you niggas. You think I'm gonna come back here to see y'all?
You're like your boy Dean, huh? With the
San Domingo,
mommy.
San Domingo, papi chulo. Like, I would not, bro. I'd have sold out. I'd have sold out immediately. Fuck you, mean, nigga.
Oh man, that's funny.
I have no problem telling y'all that. I'd have showed up in corduroys and a little kept nigga button up. Nut, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm sure it'd be worth it, bro. That's a lot of money over there, boy. She doing it big.
She's still cool. She has good personality. She can talk. She can't handle kids. Like, she got the whole full package.
Hey,
tell you what to do. What?
Nothing, bro.
You know, Tiffany got 5 kids, don't you?
Yeah.
5 kids, all of them grown.
Yeah.
Bro, no mas niños, man. Or niños no mas. I don't know how to speak that shit.
Right.
But this is another thing I want to get on to you too. A lot of these people are not creators. They're popularity seekers.
So explain that.
There's a difference. If you turn on your joint because you want to get as big as Diggy Down Brown, but you're not an actual creator, meaning you ain't creative.
Yeah.
And then what ends up happening with a lot of these people, I'm talking plural people, because I know y'all trying to make the correlation, but I'm not going to let y'all do that because peep game, I'm talking about period. This is over 300 truckers doing this. Once they don't have to realize they don't have the creativity, their life becomes the content. And let me tell you something. You telling me what you're doing is not content.
Ooh.
That's a fact. Ooh. That's a fact. So you saying, I picked my wife up from the stove.
He's at me right now.
We drive. Oh, 2 kids in the car. Hey, don't spill that on my seat. Taking my kid to birthday practice. That's not content.
That is content, bro. That's a lot. That's creative.
That's a newsletter. That's not content.
I created them babies, bro. That's creative content.
That's not creative. That's why I tell you, oh, you got a wife, I got a boyfriend, whatever. I don't give a fuck. No one cares. Think about it. Think about it. Okay, I created the kids. So do dogs. I'll give you another one. Retarded people out here.
Oh Lord.
No, real shit, bro. Retarded people have kids.
Right.
So you're telling me, look, I can do what a retard does. The fuck is how is that rare? That's not content, bro.
Hey, bruh. 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 Oh, all right, bruh. All right, I got content.
I give you one, then I'll let you go on to the next subject because I know you got to go to bed and all that shit. Because I'm up, so it can get wiggity in there. But listen, old man told me one time. He said, "You know how I knew pussy wasn't worth shit." Ooh. He said, when I worked at a shelter, he said some of the main people coming in is the crazy, the crazy people you see on the side of the road, moving around, holding a sign. Yeah, they come in pregnant all the time. Oh, I mean, the one that reeks from across the street, no teeth, nasty fro with linen, and just give me $5. Yeah, they get knocked up left and right. So peep game, ladies. If that bitch can get knocked up, you getting hit on means nothing.
Nothing,
bro.
Oh man. Oh Lord. I guess, hey, bro. I can see. I see where you're coming from, and like I said, being away from creating content on my channel.
That's my fault. Hold on, people. I'm fucking up. Hold on,
bro. Oh, you messing up, bro. See, now I gotta deduct just pay. You know what I mean? So it's in the contract when we have background, you know what I'm saying? But I still want to, especially on my channel, I'm gonna incorporate the family part, but I do want to bring some more creativity because my creativity is in leading money and like keeping things together. Right. Like that's where I can be creative, but like like artistic stuff. I just that is my weakness.
Reason we don't have a background picture.
Yes, bro. Again, bro. See the thing I be trying to tell Trucker Brown, bro. This is your stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? He be trying to make me you the boss. Like, bro, stop it. You're the boss. This is media,
bro. Why are you the showrunner if you're not good at showrunning, bro? I don't get it.
Bro, you put me in this position. I didn't agree to it, and this is what I got to do. So, but again, I'm going to put in some work. I got a month to go, and then all I'm saying is y'all better be ready, okay? Because I got a month to go, and in a month, it's going down. That's all I'm saying. It's going to go down.
Okay? So let's gauge this. So you're gonna go home.
No. Shh. No, I'm not. I'm always going to be in a truck. I'm a truck driver. But,
okay. Well, we'll get that to lies. Okay, let's say if you get out of the truck, or you say because you say you're going to be over. I don't know what you're saying you're going to do. You have two things you can do when it's over. You can start going to a studio, which is, let's be real, people, this is $35 an hour. It's nothing. It's not special. Or no shit like that. It's nothing. So you can go to a studio and you can pay a showrunner. Now listen, a showrunner costs you $120 a show.
Right.
That means everything will be perfect. You walk in as the talent, you talk and leave. Forget about it. Everything's done. Or you can take some of that super big money you got. You can pick a room in the mansion and you can paint it a color. Get some of the phone because they have this whole thing where you can get that they're like almost like pictures, but they're decorations, but they're really sound reflectors. You can paint the whole room blue or red or green, then put these sound reflectors in certain places, put up pictures that you want, posters of Selassie and all that stuff, and put everything on the wall. Booyah, you got a studio in the crib and you can work. But the whole, all right, y'all, I'm home. And you just point at the dingy printer, that's not going to work.
Hey, bro, you going to stop talking about my printer, bro. That printer's 8 years old, bro.
Get a new printer, bro.
Bro, you're
not going to talk. Black now. They're not white.
Bro, what are you talking about? It is a black printer. It's a black printer.
It looked dingy, like the whites was in with other shit. Like that shit needs to go.
Bro, you're not gonna keep talking about my 8-year-old. That printer has, bruh, it has been through almost 8 different businesses, bruh. Okay,
I believe it,
and it's still here. Hey, bruh, when I hit print, you know what that motherfucker do?
What?
Print.
That's
and
nice.
do a good job. Okay, you can keep talking about my printer, bro. Like for real, bro.
When stuff is in the frame, because you say you then got an LLC for media, didn't you?
Yeah.
Now you do what you're supposed to do in trucking, don't you?
Yeah.
So you got an LLC for media. Now whatever's in that frame has to look. If it don't look, it don't be in the frame. That's your business. That's almost the same as you riding around with no air in your tire. You got to do it. It's not a choice.
Right.
You have to have the appropriate light. An aperture light is $780. You ain't about to buy it because you're cheap.
Yes.
$780. The aperture light. You get your right stuff.
You make a lot of money on YouTube, though.
Yeah, that's true. You get a 4K camera. Don't attach it to your laptop. It has to be on its own tripod, which is gonna run you about $80. The 4K camera gonna run you $250. All right. Now you put it at the proper angle. Everything in that frame has to be right. The paint on the wall cannot be what it was when you bought the house. You have to paint it. Then you have to put the right stuff up. You have to put it at the right distance and all that stuff. Then you have a space to broadcast from. So when someone comes and look at your situation, this looks like a show.
Right.
It's a show. It's a set.
I guess
you the richest person this side of Mississippi.
You gotta chill.
5 Phantom. Dog, y'all know he bought his
Hey, bro, you gonna see. That's what we're not gonna do, people.
She goes riding the whip. She don't even drive it. She just lets it roll down the street. No one's there. That's how rich this dude is.
No.
Frugal, not cheap. Bullshit.
Yes, frugal, bro. Okay, it's not in the budget yet. Now, again, we got 30 days. 30 days, and we gonna till we take it up a level. That's what we're gonna say. We're gonna take it up a level, right. And then we'll see. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some changes. Definitely we'll put more energy into the media side. Because I definitely will have time getting this trucking stuff.
Right.
Whew. Okay, just being honest, but it's I'm not complaining about it, but I just want to make sure I get home every night. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't, big time like you.
I take you home, you scared. I take you home, you scared.
You said take me home?
You scared? I take you home, you scared.
No, I ain't scared. No, I ain't scared, bro. I ain't scared. I got it, bro. I got it. It's just,
what do you plan to do with the media company?
A lot, bro. Like, I am a very good actor. I was, in 5th grade, I was in a school play.
Jesus Christ.
and bro, I was magnificent. Like the way I ad-libbed in the music, like the teacher was like, "Oh my gosh, you're crazy! Like you are a star." And I'm like, "Thank you."
Bro,
and
tell you that because you in 5th grade.
No, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I wasn't the star of the show, but I took over for a second. Right. But I am a very good. I've acted a couple of times in some stuff, but with my uncle being a NFL football star and seeing how he was being treated. Yeah, the Granny Awards, you remember that? But seeing how he was being treated, bro, I didn't want that for a while. I didn't want to be famous. I didn't want to be famous, so I didn't pursue it. But now that I'm doing this YouTube stuff and media and
money.
Huh?
You see the money.
Yeah. I just, a part of me, okay, I want to get back into it a little bit. I enjoy it, and I want to show my skills. I want to show my creativity. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So
word drop, bars.
So it's just, like I said, in 30 days, like I said, we're gonna put our best foot forward, and we ain't gonna look back.
Listen, a man in a dress.
Woo, that was about to be next.
A man in a dress,
which I ain't gonna do.
has became a billionaire in 20 years by never selling out.
Say that again.
Tyler Perry became a billionaire within 15, 20 years by never selling out. Peep game. Spike Lee has been making films for 43 years, and he ain't worth $500 million because he takes the money to do the film.
Right.
And that's the, oh man, there's nothing like other people's money. That's a motherfucking lie, bro. Do it yourself.
Right.
Own it. Own it. He owns every piece of art he's ever done, from the beginning all the way up till now. That catalog, Viacom has leased for $128 million a year. And the reason why leased for 120-something million a year, so they can they own BET and a lot of other stuff, so they can put it on BET, TBS, all that type of stuff. Also, he has a creator deal where he can make any show and throw it on BET with no approval. Also, everything's on BET app, which he owns a percentage of.
Oh wow! And you're talking about this is Tyler. No, this is, who is this?
This is Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, his traction is, dude. He should be who you're looking up to. I'm not talking about the personal life. I'm not talking about it. I ain't got nothing to do with a brother doing in the bedroom. I don't care. We're talking about the strategy.
Right.
The strategy alone. People, he's gay. Well, Julius Caesar probably was bisexual. It was in Rome. They were doing everybody. So what do you say?
Man say he got a wife and kid.
Bro, I ain't got that ain't my business.
Right. That's a fact.
What my business is his business.
The structure, right. Where he did it.
The business moves, the general ideology of his business.
Right.
Which is own it all.
Yeah.
Every piece of content you put out. Now, in knowing that, you should not be scared to paint the walls or buy this. You shouldn't be scared to do any of those. I'm not trying to pick on you. I'm saying you shouldn't be scared of it, because if you paint that wall once, you can get 1,000 videos out of it that you will own completely.
Right.
Period. Like, you don't know how this stuff is going to pay out. You don't know if these videos are going to end up in documentaries in 20 years. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know. I don't know. I have 2,500 videos.
Right. Yes.
I don't know what they're going to be used for.
Right.
If automated trucks take over 20 years after that, the kids that were born within that 15-year period is going to say, what was it like when people had to strap themselves to trucks and sling themselves across the country? Booyah.
Right.
Come on now.
So I will say this. Like I said, 30 days, and the price is going up on the house. So when the price go up, we may be making some changes. And then, because right now I don't have a free room. My kids took up the rooms. You know what I'm saying? My kids are fortunate enough to have their own room and shit. So I don't have I got that room that I'm in. That's the den. Is that a den?
Huh? Yeah, it looks like a den.
That's where people, where you formally eat, right? Is that
that's a dining room.
Dining room. There we go. What is the den? The den is like a living room or some shit.
The den is that part of the house that you step down into, and that's where your granddaddy got the TV at, and it's dark.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Again, see, hold on one second. Oh no, I can bring the mic with me. But yeah, so see, I don't even know what stuff in the house, because but anyway, so if the market does what I needed to do, some changes will be made, and we will have that room, So
I'd say you take I'm gonna just kick a number up. Kick it up to 450 and take the basement.
Oh no, we don't got a basement in that house.
That's what I'm saying. Kick it up to 450.
Oh yeah.
With a new crib. and say this basement is a business space.
Yeah. Oh no, we're going 5. We're going 5.
Eesh. Listen, and where you be at, that's a lot of house.
Yeah. Yeah, we going, bro. We go hard or go home. And you don't say it on here, but you remember that the thing you probably don't remember, but the financial stuff I was talking about a while back.
Right.
Yeah, we definitely going to get that started here soon. So that's gonna help out a lot as well. So
okay, 2 new Phantoms.
Oh, yo, now we're gonna have some whips. I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna have some whips. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a track day where we take the cars to the track. Because again, when you make the kind of money that we're trying to make, we don't drive our cars on regular roads. Now that just don't make sense. We rent out tracks. You know what I'm saying?
That's content.
Yeah. Because I definitely will be on a track in about 40 days. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I will be on a track about 40 days. I had some content from that about 2 years ago. No, was it about 4 years ago? But I messed up trying to upload it into my phone and it deleted everything. So I was so mad, bro. But it's all good though, because I'm gonna get some more footage.
That's
and
why
show people.
You pay a small film crew of 2 people. They're all over Craigslist. They're all over. Matter of fact, they're on Thumbtack. Thumbtack, you can hire a person to do all that for you. All you do is show up, drive the car, and they drop off the file. Done.
Dang. Bro, you said how much, bro? That's a lot, bro.
Shit, man, you probably get that done for $200.
Bro,
that ain't no money.
Let me take it away from my car money, bro.
Bro, it's not. They gonna put GoPros in the car, 2 of them on the outside, and tell you to drive, and they're gonna film it from their joint out there. You're gonna come back around and they're gonna chop it up and spit it out. Done.
But they might not because they already got cameras in the car, so I don't know if they'll do that. But
all right, well they'll give you the file from that then.
Right. Yeah. No, they give me the file. They give you when you're done. They give you a little flash drive, and you can upload it. But instead of me doing it to my laptop, I did it to my phone like an idiot. It messed me all up. So,
listen, when you get that, you either do 2 things. You can take it to an editor or do whatever you're going to do. They'll edit it, make it pretty clean, awesome, make it music, whatever you need to do, and you spit it out. Now, I thought you was going to get a car and just going to get a track in Talladega and going.
No, I'm going to go pay some people to drive their car. Yeah, I'm going to go pay them to drive their car. Yeah. What you mean, let me buy a car? Not right now. In the future, yes, but this right here just to get my racing skills up, because where I'm going, if your time is right and you can hit it consistently, they may offer me a driving job. That's what I'm trying to do. Because if I could be a race car driver, bro, it's a wrap. Hey, bro, this trucking shit can go. Okay, I'll be out here. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That Indy 500 is no bitch, bro. It's worse than driving a truck.
Oh yeah, I know it. Hey, bro, my arms the first time I went out there, and I only did like maybe 13 laps. My arms was, bro, it was on fire. My arms, my back, my chest, it was on fire, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, I came out being a better driver. You ain't experienced driving until you drive on the track like that, going around curves at 90 miles an hour, bro. It's different.
Yeah, different. Right where the coochie get loose, you can feel it.
Yeah.
You feel like,
man. Yeah. So, but
it's like,
but yeah. So we up here. Let's get to the topic at hand.
Oh Lord, here we go.
But I'll let you.
Listen, the degradation.
I'll let you do it, but it's just let's get at the topic at hand.
This is the re-education for the nation. What I tell y'all. Hold on, let me drop this. Hold on. What is this?
Black men died
in
Guadalcanal, in the Solomon Islands, in the Philippines, and Iwo Jima. Black men died in North Africa fighting
and after that, this is what we've been reduced to. That's degradation.
What in the world, bro? What is that?
This is Lil Nas X.
Stop it. No, it's not.
No,
it's not.
Yes, it is.
Bro, what the fuck? How is it?
This? It says it right there. It says it on the bottom. It says it right there if you read it. You better work, Lil Nas X.
Wow.
Halloween.
So we encouraging this stuff.
I'm not done.
That's what they doing, bro. You driving close to my truck, bro. You ain't got to swing out that far. Oh, what in the? Come on, bro. And what is the
Lil Nas X. Let's see. Put it up so you can see it. You better work, Lil Nas X.
So what is the point of this?
It's Halloween.
It's Halloween.
That's what the post says.
So out of all the male,
watch what you say now. Come on now. Figure it out. Say it in a politically correct way.
So all of the costumes you could have chose from, this is the one you chose. He could have went as a cowboy, and then with his song he had, he didn't want to do the cowboy thing.
He already did the pink cowboy outfit. You want to see it? I got it.
Why he couldn't have been a gangster rapper or something? Could have dressed up as Ice Cube. Dressed up as Ice Cube or something. I'm disgusted too. But so how do you because like you said, being political, how do you address this stuff when you don't agree to it?
You can't not agree. I mean, how can you agree? I'm looking at his page right now. He's liked by Amazon Music.
Stop it.
Amazon Music liked it. He has 1,070,061 likes.
Who is liking that?
1,070,000 people. Who ain't liking it?
Me? I'm not liking it.
Who ain't? You can hit.
But are you supposed to? Are you able to say that?
I mean, once you say you ain't like, you can say you ain't like it. But now you got to explain why you don't like it.
Because I don't agree. But it didn't. Because again, now it's either I'm gonna be a hater or I have a phobia because I don't agree with it.
Not if you know how to articulate yourself.
Articulate myself. Yeah. So let me articulate myself.
See, and then you're going to say anything they want to say because they don't really have nothing to lose. I'm disgusted. I'll say the wildest stuff.
So you can't say you're disgusted. You just you're gonna have to help me then because maybe I'm not intelligent enough to.
For the people who don't believe, that's before and after.
Well, bro.
How are you gonna say it? I'm waiting on you to get it out.
Bro, it's just like you said. I got it. Let's be intelligent about this because the first reaction is like, man, what the F? You know what I'm saying? But okay, because then also you because I always do this even in an argument or a conversation or whatever where it's going to be some disagreeing. Not to say I'm disagree with whatever is going on there, but it's like when I say this, what they gonna say? If I say this, what they gonna say? Blah blah blah. So that's kind of what I'm doing now.
You're trying to word it in a way that it is not that it makes sense without being
right. And even to the people that may disagree with what I'm saying, like not well, but okay, they can see where I'm coming from.
So what is the first issue you have with it?
The whole outfit, bro. And really,
why do you have a problem with the outfit?
Because I just feel like they're just pushing something on a culture that doesn't need to be like you're
what?
you're forcing something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, why? Like what are y'all going, what are you getting from this? And again, like even whoever posted it, like
Baller Alert posted it.
It's other people. I'm sure I've seen some costumes from other people that probably you could have put up there instead of that. But again, it's
would be what was wrong with putting that up
there? Exactly. What was wrong with put? Bruh. It was nothing wrong, I guess, because you can't say nothing of the black man. That's right. Thank you, because my vocabulary is very small, so that'd be the first argument they're gonna have against me.
Your question is why? Why is a few prong answer. Why is attention?
Right.
How we know it worked? We're talking about it.
Right. And 1 million likes.
The 1 million likes don't matter because he got like 60 million freaking people following him anyway. So he was gonna get 1 million likes if he put his toe up there. It didn't matter. But we're talking about it, and we're not the only people talking about it.
Right.
Everyone's talking about it. Everybody is talking about this.
Yes.
And what is this person's business? His business is attention. Attention is like a load to him.
Right.
It's attention. It's not how good the music is anymore. This is not Luther Vandross.
No.
A home is not a home. This is not that. Because once Luther, see back in the day, how you know it's attention, because back in the day, Luther Vandross will show up with a loose squirrel, a bucket of chicken. He'll walk outside, lace the track, booyah, blow that bitch up. You wouldn't see Luther Vandross for 2 years.
Yeah.
He was gone. He didn't hang out. You didn't see them. You didn't know what Michael Jackson and them was doing. None of that. So since the attention wasn't the business, it was just you either had to know how to sing or no one knew who you were.
Yeah.
Now, the stream and the attention and the click makes money.
Yeah.
So now it's like, if I have a certain amount of attention, I make money. So how do I keep bringing attention to myself? I know that these people disagree with what I'm doing, and there's people that do agree with what I'm doing, but both of them are going to talk about it regardless.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do what gets the most attention, and that is this. Me dressing up in drag and people having an opinion.
Right.
Now, it'd be funny if he does this and then the track drops 2 days from now.
Oh, yeah.
That's how he makes money.
Right.
He doesn't care if it feminizes your children. He doesn't care about your children.
Right.
Let's be real. Lil Nas X is not staying in the hood somewhere.
No.
Lil Nas X is not speaking out on black issues.
No.
When the last time he spoke out on black issues?
I've never.
The time he spoke out, I don't think he spoke out on about it, but the time he dealt with black issues is when the country music station didn't want to put him at the top. So it was an issue based on what he's going to gain. Same thing with Kanye West. Where everybody needs to do masters and this and that. That's for you to make money, my dude. That has nothing to do with the average person going to work. It's attention, dog.
But you do got to watch that. You got to watch that podcast, bro.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out. But like I said, when you tell me slavery is a choice, I really don't have nothing else to hear from you.
No. He, again, in the interview, he explains that.
Listen, I don't want your explanation. There is no explanation you can give me. Number one, I know words. The word slavery is the meaning of no choice. So the fact that slavery is a choice is stupid. It's like saying dying is living, falling is ascending. It doesn't make sense. Slavery is a choice. No, it isn't. That's why we called it a special name like slavery.
What he was saying was, he was saying like the the record labels, and he's talking about himself. So he was showing that, look, I signed these deals, and you know, it's modern day slavery because it's slavery deals that these record companies are giving to their artists and stuff.
I'm still pissed off on you because you're using the plight of black people to explain your privileged position. Don't tell me slavery, it's like slavery. No, the fuck it isn't, because no slaves were ghostwriting fandoms. No slaves were living in a mansion with a white wife and mulatto children. That's not a slave, my dude. The slaves are in the Arab countries right now, getting stolen from Somalia on indentured servitude, where they're beat, living in garages, and being raped and sold into sex. That's slavery.
Right.
What you are is a spoiled brat who's mad, who's made $1 billion, who's mad he didn't make $2 billion. That doesn't resonate with me down here, who's actually dealing with police brutality. You are trying to. It's the same thing when the gay people say, "Oh, you can't call me the F word because it's like calling a black person the N word." No, it isn't.
Right.
If you are a white male, you can walk right into corporate and go right to the top. And if you like humping freaking Filipino guys, it will have no effect on your situation. You know why? Because you can turn the gay on and off. I can't turn this on and off.
Right.
You can go in there and just talk straight masculine, have a fake wife, a beard, a couple kids, and then you're messing with the gardener, and it doesn't affect your money. I can't walk in there and be like, hold on, guys, I'm not being black today, so give me a promotion. It's not the same.
Right.
And with this Kanye West thing, listen, I don't go into people coming here screaming and throwing the word slavery around when they're sleeping white. You can't do that with me. You cannot preach to get away from your oppressor if you want to sleep with them.
Right.
Dr. Umar, the re-education. You can't do it.
Right.
You come on. You made $1 billion, right? Let's say Kanye West made $1 billion, right?
Right. He $5 billion right now. Well, net worth.
He's talking about black issues and all this, right? If he dies, what community gets the money?
The white folks. Well, the light-skinned folks are pale skin, fair skin, whatever you want to call it.
Let's be real. White people know who are white. Right. White people do not consider those Bulgarians or whatever the hell they are white.
Right.
They're considered what they call East European. Now, but white.
Right.
Their money goes to that situation. If you would have married into a black family, or married a black woman, it would have went to, and you would have gave that massive assets to the black community, technically. So that shows you cannot marry and sleep white and then say, I'm going to take on the black plight and uplift the black. No, you can't do that. If you're going to do it, you got to be all the way. So you have a white wife. I will respect you more if you never spoke on black issues with a white wife. Oh, I'm not saying that you can't have a white wife. I'm saying you can't do both.
Right.
You can't rape children and then be a spokesperson for pedophilia. You can't do both.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm a dick, right? Maybe I'm an asshole for saying it. But a couple of people did it. Frederick Douglass did it. His second wife was white. Sidney Poitier, wife is white. What's the dude in the Rat Pack? Mr. Bojangles, yeah, shabang bang. What's his name?
I don't even know who that is.
The dude who was with Frank Sinatra and them, and he was the one black dude he could dance. He was in the Rat Pack back in the day. So y'all niggas don't read.
Yeah, hey, bro, I gotta catch up.
All right, well, white wife. You can't do both, bro. You're gonna have to choose. Matter of fact,
what about you love who you love?
You can. That's what I'm saying. You can.
Right.
It's just that, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't marry a white woman. I'm saying you can't marry a white woman and then go march at the BLM rally. You can't do both. Because if I love
Sammy Davis Jr., that's what somebody said.
Bingo, that's the right guy, Sammy Davis Jr. You can't say I'm about doing better for black people and lifting up the black community, and you're the massive assets that you got and political favor you got doesn't go to black people.
Right.
And how can you love black people and all that and cherish the black woman, and you didn't even think it was right to give your last name to a black woman? She wasn't even good enough to get your last name.
Right.
Now, if you just loved a white woman, that's cool, not cool, but you're not out here trying to stand next to Malcolm X. Let's be real. You can't stand next to Malcolm X with a white wife. If you get down to the nuts and bolts of it,
right,
you cannot.
Yeah,
it gets thick. As far as the gay thing, listen, if you're gay, be gay. But one thing you're not thinking about is how does the gay people feel about these entertainers co-opting their lifestyle and making a bunch of money and ain't dropping a dime off in the abused transsexual shelters in New York.
Right.
I'm living this pain. I'm getting beat up, raped on, ostracized. You're not even gay, but you come in and say, look at my gay moment and make $30 million.
Wow. So he's not gay.
I don't think this dude, it doesn't look gay to me. I mean, first of all, there's a spectrum to this, honestly. But what I'm saying is the reason why I don't believe he's gay is because everybody thought Young Thug was gay. Everybody thought he got 7 kids.
Right.
I tell you what, he had 7 kids before he was famous, when he was just being who he was.
Right. So that was to get famous. That was to get
attention.
Yeah, you're right.
It was to get attention. Then he turned around, went gold and platinum a couple times, made a bunch of millions, and now it's like no one even thinks about it. But you just co-opted a lifestyle of different things and an actual struggle to make your money. What's the difference than you doing that than Vanilla Ice making Ice Ice Baby? There is no difference. So the people who should be pissed off should be the gay people. Because I ain't seen you at a pride rally, a GLAAD rally. I haven't seen you at the crime scene when these black transvestites are being murdered. I haven't seen you at the legislation. Are you putting into the homosexual gay pact for them to get their rights? I haven't seen you at the marriage joint for them to marry at their will. You ain't done none of that. The one thing you did was say, I'm gay, dress up like a woman, and get paid.
And
then in 3 years from now, you're going to marry a white woman, have 3 mulatto kids, and no one's going to remember it. And he's so brave for doing it. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. Niggas watched Tu Wong Fu and never thought, why didn't they just get real trainees that work? Where's RuPaul at?
Right.
Why are we putting Wesley Snipes in this and RuPaul's a legitimate transvestite? Well, a drag person.
Yeah.
Why can't he get that $16 million?
I've never watched that movie, but again, because of my views, I just and I was disappointed in Wesley Snipes. I'm not gonna lie.
Wesley Snipes don't give a fuck what you disappointed about. He sleeps white.
Lord.
Well, I'm a black man. I'm disappointed in you. I don't care. You don't live near me. I don't go to your houses. I go to this white lady's house in Cape Cod with my family where I feel safe and comfortable. I don't care about what you think. Do you understand? 80% of the Calabasas County is behind a gate.
Right. So, Lord, man, it's just
build the business.
And again, like you said, pushing this on the black culture, and again, got kids growing up without a father. So, do we know about his childhood? I don't know.
I don't know about his childhood because number one, I think it's irrelevant. Why a person decides to coon doesn't matter. The thing is the destruction from the cooning. No one cares. And let's be real. It's cooning. It's I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to open the right doors for me to get a check.
That's clearly what it is, in my opinion. I mean, when you talk about a attention-seeking costume, that's the biggest one I've seen right now. That's the biggest one. Like, look at me. What? And because I'm looking, 50 Cent said something about it. He tweeted, what the fuck? Nicki come get him. Like, bro, like what in the world? Like, you know, more power to 50 for even, you know, because I'm sure a lot of people say, you know what, I'm not touching this because they know the backlash for it. And then, you know, Lil Nas responded to some, why are you in bar business? What are you talking about, man? So
that shit stinks. Hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks. Hear me?
Oh. Listen, if you believe what you believe, I'm not. First of all, I believe a person's sexuality they're born with. Okay, this is why I don't share a lot of your views on a lot of things, because I believe that you're born with it. You're born with it. There's a reason why you like the smole of a woman's back, and the other dude who's heterosexual likes women with chinky eyes, and the other dude likes an outie belly. Dude, you're born with it. I knew I liked girls when I was 6.
Right.
I was never touched. I was never molested. I have an older brother who lives his life as a woman. I have a gay older brother. He was never touched. We knew he was gay then. I'll tell you how I knew. We're playing video games.
Mm-hmm.
I picked Raiden off of Mortal Kombat.
Right.
Shooter picks Scorpion. Mark picks Sub-Zero. He picks Katana.
I've picked Katana a couple of times.
Right. We're playing Street Fighter. I pick Blanca. He picks Ryu. He picks Ken. He picks Chun-Li.
I've picked Chun-Li.
Yeah, okay. But he's never picked a male. Ever. Okay, we're playing G.I. Joes. He's playing jump rope. We decide, my stepfather says we're going on a boys' day out. All the boys go. He goes with the women. This is at 10, 11 years old.
Right.
Never been touched. Now you have 4 boys in the same house with the same experiences. Right. One likes skinny chicks, one likes fat chicks, one likes white chicks, one likes dudes. You just what you like. Right. You like what you like. So I am not going to say I disagree with something that is biological. Also, homosexuality is found in animals.
Right.
It is found in the most purest form of nature. Dude, it's purest form of nature. There's chimpanzees humping other dudes. There's deers, but it's all type of stuff are shown. Number 2, it's always been in history. It is not very big now. Homosexuality was more prevalent in the past because it wasn't considered bad. Do you know when it was considered bad? It was considered bad when Constantine put everybody's false deities away and said everybody has to be under one God. And then it was started being, this is an issue. Before, no one ever thought it was nothing. It was just your choice. So you are indoctrinated into the religious order 5,000 years later. Of course, your view is gonna be a certain way, even if you're not religious. Right. Because even if you're not religious, you are living in a religious country. America is super religious.
Super. That's a fact.
What made America? America was made up of corporations and disheveled people who got kicked out of or was being killed for their religious beliefs. That's why the Lutherans settled this part. The Puritans settled Boston. If you go further out here, the Mormons settled this. You go to the South, the Baptists settled that. You go over here, the Christians settled that. That's why every sector of our country is a religious faction, because all it was Britain pushing out these religious factions that wasn't its own. So that means the whole country was settled by church. Right. That's why you can't see a titty on TV here, but you can see it in Europe in the middle of the day.
Right.
So of course,
watch Telemundo and they got all the little dresses on and shit.
I'm not hating on it, but what I'm saying is this: you are living in a religious country. Everything it's been doing since you was born has been a pseudo watered down religious thought. So you don't like it. Now, I'm not telling you to like homosexuality. I'm telling you to check. I don't want you to. I'm telling you to check, not to change that you don't like it. You need to analyze the reason that it is uncomfortable.
Because it for me is disgusting. Oh, no, I just probably shouldn't have said that, man. But again, but still, bro, like
You were doing so good,
I should be
man.
able to say that. I should be
You
able to say that.
You should, dude. But gee, we're doing so good, bro. We were politically correct into that statement. That statement
So
is
can I take it
black
back?
people are disgusting. You would freaking go bananas.
You said what?
If someone said black people are disgusting, you would go bananas.
I mean, they said that though. They people said that. They said we monkeys and all this other stuff.
And they keep their job after they do that Karen shit? No,
You right.
they
But
don't
again-
keep it.
Okay, so that was a emotional moment there. So, bro,
But okay, we know what you said. Why do you
Right.
say that?
because, bro, it's nothing. Again, for me, I understand why you can't really argue against it, because but just for me, bro, there's nothing about a man that attracts me like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just,
So would you
I
date
just
a
don't-
midget?
would I date a midget?
Yes.
Yes. A midget woman? Yes.
And you know there's people with legit midget phobias that think that's disgusting.
Probably so. But
Mm.
I could,
First of all, midget is yeah, I'm not supposed to say that. I'm supposed to say little person.
little person, dwarf, whatever. Yeah. But I could make a offspring with her.
Okay.
So that is what I am
Mhm.
here to do.
So
I can.
you're against oral sex too.
No, I'm not against oral sex.
You can't make offspring from oral sex.
Yeah, but that's foreplay and pleasure.
No.
But I know.
no.
Again, I know where you're going with that. I
I'm
know.
going to the same place you just went. You're just changing it because you like it. If you go on the premise of you cannot have a kid by doing that, that is opening the door for me to say in the debate that everything you do sexually is to procreate. Someone giving oral sex or performing oral sex, you cannot procreate. So you should stop doing it.
The oral sex is to get ready for the genital sex. I don't know what is that? A regular sex. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe, huh?
You mean intercourse?
Yeah, there we go. So maybe I'm not ready until I get ready. So that's what the oral stuff get you ready. Boom. All right, let's go. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't really. That's what it is. You can't just start the car and start driving, man. You're gonna mess with things
You
up.
literally, biblically are supposed to just start driving. Biblically, you will be executed for doing that. Do you understand? In 16 states in this country, still that is illegal.
So you can't.
You
do that on
understand
public.
that? The Lutherans
Right.
would lay a sheet across the old lady, and they would cut a hole in the sheet and have intercourse that way. Because they believe any other touching is not to procreate, and it is considered wrong.
I can understand that.
You can
But
understand.
again,
that.
I'm not going. Yeah, I understand that. If again, still it's one and two. You know what I'm saying? Boom. It's not 1 and 1 and 2 and 2.
I don't even know what those numbers are. You doing a binary code? What does that mean?
Male, female, female, male, male, male. Stuff
Okay.
like that.
So
So,
the palatable way of thinking of this is saying it's not for me. So
that is a fact. And again, that's what I'm saying. And again, like even with saying what I said earlier, again, because me personally, when racist people
Mhm.
talk the way they talk, I don't get angry. Like because I was taught to be angry. Sometimes, now that I'm getting wiser, it doesn't bother me like it did a few years ago. Because I was looking on Facebook at my and it's so crazy, bro. Because we're not, the election stuff is another conversation. But looking at my comments,
I got time.
this time a year 4, 5, 10, 8 years ago, however long ago it was, talking about race, right? Because of Obama going into the office. And I'm reading the comments like, bro, I sound like a freaking idiot. Why are you so angry? So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, what I said, if somebody
applied the same thing to your thought process on this, is just that you worked at that and you refuse to even discuss this.
No, I'll discuss it, but again, we trying to be, instead of me being completely honest on my feelings on it, we got to be politically correct.
Yeah, but I mean, if you were to dealing with this situation as you dealt with the race situation 8 years from now, you would listen to this podcast and say I was a fucking idiot.
I don't know, bro, because I've had the same view on this since day one.
But what you understand is, so what you're doing is putting a whole group of people that are born a certain way into a category that they can't help, which is categorically the same thing as someone who puts a pigment color into one category. It is the same thing.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, how is it not?
I just, because
so if you're born gay,
I'm unable right now to understand that.
Okay, I'm about to help you. If the scientists say you are born gay, so we're just going to go on what the scientists say. I believe this also. You're born gay. If I'm not gay now with all the gay pushing, you're obviously born gay. A scientist says you're born gay. Are you born black?
Yes.
So the road to both of those places is not the person's fault.
So what about, okay, so I have a female friend that I used to work with, and this was probably about 6 years ago. She was all about penis.
Right.
Like all her boyfriends or whoever she be messing with would come to work, and she would be all about the penis. Like, oh my God, he did me good. Oh, I just love him. Blah, 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 blah. Like, yo, all right, bro, whatever. Now she's married to a woman.
Yeah.
Which I don't know.
That sounds like you're discussing a whore. Okay, and she has no right to be in this intellectual conversation.
No, I mean,
because
I don't think she might have been. She was young in college having fun. But
you can be a young whore. It doesn't have an age. You're like a whore. What I'm telling you,
but she's good now. She's one woman.
Yeah, I bet she is. What I'm saying is this: if you can, with the pressure, think of the pressure. Look, you feel, and you're a person that a lot of young men respect, that this is deplorable. So if I was a young man that looked up to you, I would hide it. I would have to. Not only if I was, let's say I was your offspring, I would never tell you.
Right.
What does this lead to? This leads to
depression,
suicide.
Yeah.
Not depression, bro. I'm talking about dead.
Right.
Okay. That's if you want to know where a lot of these people end up, is dead. They end up dead because your father, the person you think is God, like this dude is a superhero, thinks that what you are is disgusting. Right. You can't tell him. So now you're dealing with this. Now you're hiding it. There's nothing worse, I would assume, than hiding what you innately are. But it leads into a lot of stuff, and then that person does something crazy to themselves, because you're going to have to detach yourself from thinking, well, I raised my kids right, so they're not gay. That is not how it works. Right. They don't choose to be gay. Just like you didn't choose to say, God, you don't make me a Negro. And then you get to this earth and you're like,
because let me see. I mean, but some people would be like, never mind. That's going. But
yeah, just say it.
I chose Lord Jesus. From a young age, bro. Anything, it was just like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. What, man? People, okay, let's do this. I like, and what I wanted to say is, I'm not saying that we cannot communicate, we can't talk, we can't be around each other, like you go at cooties and nothing like that. It's just for me being involved, it's just I just don't agree with. That's all I'm saying. Like, do what you gonna do. Do what you gonna do. But I'm just saying, don't push it, because I just feel like with what's going on now, it just, because it's out there. It's like even in on Disney, you know, the two dads and two moms and stuff. It's like, I'd rather let's let the kids make their choice without seeing that. That's just me.
But what ends up happening is, if that's the case, then we should market nothing sexual to them at all. At all.
You're right. I'm with it. If that's you know, because it's some Disney movies I be watching. I mean, they be kissing, and you know. But again, it's a man and woman, so that's natural to me. Okay, to me, I can
tell a person that there's many signs of gay animals, and their most natural state is what they are, and a person will still say that's natural.
Right.
And then on top of that, they'll say, I enjoy oral sex. You can't. What?
Oral sex is natural, brother.
And I'll tell you another reason too. Well, you know, I was a dirtbag back in the day, but I wore a condom. That's not natural. You can't procreate with a condom on.
Right. But again,
so under your premise, you should never use a condom. Ever. What? Because I mean, think about it. It's unnatural.
Yeah, you're right.
You're having sex with a freaking prosthetic on. Right?
Right. Now, so real quick then, because Rashid, I wanted to read this be careful with saying people are born gay, because it opens doors for people saying they're born pedophiles.
I believe people are born pedophile.
So what do we do with them?
We should euthanize them.
But they had no choice.
Shitty rap, dude.
And then I mean, because in some cultures, what would be called pedophiles here in America that's what they do in other cultures.
If I was the president, I would bomb that culture.
So you saying that, well, and because I completely agree with you, how come I can't say what I say?
Because you abusing a child against their will is different than two people being of age of consent deciding to do something. A 9-year-old can't decide to have a sex with a 35-year-old.
Right.
And then the damage and repercussions to what you've done to that person, you don't even care. You just move on to another young person as you get older, and you go going. So you damage one, go to another one, damage one, go to another, damage one, go to another one. You understand? I have listened and researched, because my mother was abused as a child. Okay? She was having sex with adults at 9 years old in foster care and running away all the time.
Right.
And I see the damage that happened to her. I've watched the freaking documentaries talking about the freaking infants that are split from rooter to tutor because some 35-year-old inserted into one of them. I don't care that you're born that way. There's no use for you. You should just be executed.
That's a fact.
And if I was king, I would just euthanize these people all day. That's all I would do.
Right.
I would search for everyone who does it, and I would publicly execute them. And then I would go into other countries and invade them and find the people and execute them too. That's all I would do. It'll be 30 years of just pedophile execution.
So you'd be the Hitler of pedophile, like to the
They have to go, because what you're doing is these people you're not doing this to adults. You're doing this to people who shouldn't even be thinking of sex.
Right.
You know, when I was 9, I was trying to stand on top of the freaking top bunk and throw my GI Joe down at the bad guy and knock them all down, and that's what I was thinking of. I wasn't thinking of sex. And then you say, "Well, I was born this way. I'm gonna go in here and take this person's childhood." That's different. If two 25-year-olds want to get together and play sword fight, that's their business.
Right. And it is. It definitely is.
It is definitely their business. So you can't, when they say, "Oh, well, they're definitely not born that way," how the fuck would you know? Okay, so if I tell you, "Listen, man, don't go up this mountain. 65 people went up there and they're all saying don't go up there," you wouldn't go. But if 50 million people tell you I was born this way, you don't believe it. Now you're choosing what you believe.
Yes, because it's just
you're selectively choosing the information you consider to believe based on your prejudice. That's all it is. Because I believe everything else, but I don't believe this. Well, if I tell you go in that room, there's an alligator, don't go in there. You won't go.
Depending on how much I trust you.
Fuck that. You can hear the fucking alligator.
Okay, but then I ain't really listening to you. I'm listening to the alligator.
But you're not listening to the 50 million people that are telling you they're born this way because you decided not to be true. What would 50 million people have to lie to you about? What is their agenda?
Yeah. I ain't put the link up. My bad. But yeah, you can. But you see how to get in there. You know, we following the TV plan now. So, but yeah, again, it's just.
Well, so someone wants to come in and debate me on this?
I don't know.
Please do. Please do.
Again, y'all know how to get in here. Y'all see it down on the bottom. But just let me know. But again, you can't. I mean, you can, but like to argue it or to, again, like my wife taught me 8 years ago, bro. In an argument, is to understand.
It's to understand that you are doing the same thing that you people are condemning the Trump supporters for doing. You cannot be mad at someone calling you a nigger if you think a whole facet of the community is disgusting. You can't do that. You can't do both because you are categorically the same thing.
Right. And I definitely agree with you on that because, like I said, me, and you know, some people may get mad at me, but in today's age, white people saying the N-word, and it's depending on how you say it. But it doesn't bother me because 1, you ain't talking to me, and 2, you know, I know where you got the word from, and you know, because I feel like, especially with today's social media and everyone, you know, pumping rap and hip hop and stuff like that, they use the word all the time. So it's getting like, and because at first I was like, man, ain't nobody gonna stop saying the N-word, but now I'm starting to like, look, if you don't want white people to say it, stop using it.
Dude, the people, listen, niggas catchy.
Right, it is.
I mean, nigga ratchet.
Right.
Niggas catchy. People not gonna
nigga.
Number 2, why would niggas have a problem with white people calling people niggas or have a problem with white people treating niggas bad when niggas don't treat niggas good?
That's a fact. Again,
cannot be pissed off that cops are killing niggas and people and 15 niggas a weekend die in Chicago from niggas.
Right.
I'm sorry, it's gonna make some people mad, bro. It's gonna make some people mad.
Yeah, but
look at the infighting in what we do.
Right.
The infighting and the anger and the mad.
Crazy.
We are mad at each other just for being who we are, but we can come on here and say, well, this is wrong and they racist, but you gay people aren't born that way. Are you gay? Know that? How the fuck would you know? How would you know? My sister said she was attracted to her first boy at 7. Never been molested, never nothing.
Right.
She wasn't born that way? Or did she watch a TV show and it converted her to gay? I mean, y'all are stupid.
But now, I mean,
come on, bro. Stop.
It could have raised the idea, like,
Bro, if you're gay, you're gay. Deciding to take a penis in your rectum is not a raised idea. Me choosing to buy a Chevy instead of a Ford is a raised idea. That is, let me tell you something. You are for certain that you want to do that. It's not like, maybe I'll give this a shot. It's not one of those situations. I don't want cranberry juice. I want applesauce. That's a raised idea.
Hey man, like I said, because again, with me, the older I get, bruh, as I see the world growing to what it is, bruh, it's just like, bruh, just have your views and keep it. Because I don't want people, like you said earlier, they may want to hide it from me or not approach me, and it's bruh, I'm not.
You have to be approachable to your children. You can't say you love your children with an asterisk. Right. You can't do that.
Right. But I mean, I will let them know conditionally. Right. But I don't, I would let them know, because I'm honest with I'm very honest with my children at the age they are now.
Right now, you don't like gay people. Right now, they know that.
Yeah.
They know by now not to tell you.
I mean, I don't know. Well, actually, we don't, it's not, we let them know, a man and woman should be together.
That means they know you do not agree. That means that if I am gay at 12 years old, I'm not telling my father, which means I can't tell my father the feelings I'm going through, which means I'll make the decisions on my own, which a 12-year-old shouldn't be making.
But I just want you to know, my son he got like 3 or 4 girlfriends already. So my man's.
I'm sure RuPaul did too. How many girlfriends did Prince have? We still saying he ain't gay, and he up here in 10-inch stilettos.
Hey, bro, Prince won't gay, bro.
And here we go.
Prince had all the bangers, boy. Prince had all the gents. He had all the gents. But again, then you have to take in consideration of Jenner, who had all these kids, and no one ever knew. And then
because the pressure of society is what? And he grew up in the 60s.
Right.
Where you died for being gay. Of course I'm gonna have me some kids. So I can keep that gay stench off me. I don't want to be dead.
Right.
So now this child who should be able to come to you and say, these are the feelings I'm feeling. What is a safe way of doing it? They can't come to you with that. They're gonna get it from outside the house. That's not a good look. Because ain't nothing you gonna do or nowhere you gonna send them is gonna make them not be gay. You can't pray gay away. Oh, well, go speak to Jesus and he'll get you. That's not how that works. Hey, that's why there's priests butt busting little boys all in freaking synagogue, all down the
lane. What about the dude that was in church talking something? I'm not gay no more.
Yeah, well, he's talking about he's gay now.
But that was, again, attention. But
it's attention, and you're trying to bend to a certain thought. There's a good sermon on this, talking about how the church benefits from homosexuality and then preaches against it. The dude's name is we're not monetized, so I can play it. Pastor Dewey. This is a pastor in the South explaining this.
Oh, wow.
And it's another thing too. All y'all talking that shit. Don't wear designer. Because who do you think makes that?
The LGBTQ community.
Who do you think who do you think comes up with all this fashion shit you got on? All these Gucci belts and shit.
Bro, I ain't wearing no Gucci belt. I can't afford it. It's not in the budget. That's what I'm saying. I definitely can't afford it. It's not in the budget. What's the link?
You just drop it in the chat, bro. You hit invite.
I'm about
hit the blue thing that copies it. Then you go over to the side and you paste it.
Hey, bro, you gonna be I know how to do that, bro. I was gonna do that anyway, bro. Damn, bro. But again, I just want y'all to know how to.
You guys in the church can be so hypocritical. He said, in the African American church, you really got to be careful. I said, what do you mean? He said, because you are guilty of condemning the Supreme Court system and preaching against something. But if you look at half of our choirs, and a great number of our artists, abominations, and we call demons, we demonize and dehumanize the same people that we use, and we don't say nothing about the gay choir director because he's good for business.
Preach.
As long as the choir sound good, I ain't saying nothing about his sexuality.
I'm gonna listen. Just
What the
listen.
slave master did to us, dehumanize us, degrade us, demonize us, but then use them by our advantage.
That boy preaching.
So is he against it or?
No, he's saying that a lot of people are hypocritical talking about it.
Okay.
Half our churches have been Sodom and Gomorrah for 100 years.
That dude looks gay.
You talking about the pastor?
No, the other dude standing
So
there.
I said, what do you mean? He said, well, on one hand, you quote homosexuality is an abomination from Leviticus. But you say that right after you ate some shrimp, some catfish, and some lobster.
Tell him the truth.
You quote Leviticus while you're wearing a wool blend suit. It's also in Leviticus that you shouldn't wear mixed linens. It's in Leviticus that if your wife is on her cycle, that you shouldn't go in the same house with her or even sleep on the same bed with her. That's in Leviticus too.
Ain't none of y'all kicking your lady out during the period. That's a lie.
Here's my point.
I'm good.
The scriptures that we want to use to beat folk up with, rather than look at our own lives.
I like
He
shrimp too. Shrimp is delicious.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If God wanted to judge America,
That's the
he
kind of
wouldn't
work
need
in
the
the
Supreme Court system. If he wanted to judge America because of sin, he would judge me in '88 at the Freaknik in Atlanta. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me.
Oh, he preaching. He preaching, cuz.
Tell your neighbor, I don't condemn you. I don't judge you. I'm going to preach Christ to you. Because you can't evangelize and antagonize at the same time.
He ain't done. Y'all gonna listen to this.
You cannot insult and inspire the same people that you insult. I thank God that Jesus went to Samaria with a woman who had some sexual identity problems and didn't preach condemnation. He just preached Christ. And our greatest missionary opportunity is going to be finding those who may be struggling to say, I'm not better than you, but the same grace that saved me, the same blood that let me come, is the same blood that you're going to need.
This was a good damn sermon, yo.
Yeah, that right there. And again, like you said, you know,
Hold on. He gonna get to the good part. Hold on. You got time. You be all right.
What
Listen.
are we going to do about the people who've been born this way? Who've been struck with something? What about the people that we think are nasty?
Disgusting.
These folks are abomination. They're nasty. Tell you what you do then. Go find every song that's been written by a gay person for the last 100 years and don't sing it in church.
That goes for y'all R&B songs as well.
I stopped going to church one.
You can minister on that Sunday.
Hey, bro, he preaching.
You know how much trouble this fool got in for this sermon?
Yeah.
Bishop,
Yeah.
tell me what the Bible said about homosexuals and you change wives like we change underwear. Sit
Ooh. Sit yourself down.
ourselves. We all need Jesus.
Hey, man.
That boy
You know.
preaching no.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, regardless of what he's saying about the Bible, he's preaching logic.
Logic, yeah.
Y'all fools are coming here and say, gayness is this, gayness is that, gayness is this. And y'all fool hitting 4 chicks in 4 different cities. Kids you ain't sending money to. Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
That's an abomination, bro.
You hitting it where it stink, not where it's pink.
Nah. I'm
A
gonna
lot
tell
of
you right
y'all-
now.
I'm just saying in general, a lot of y'all
okay.
doing anal and oral. Listen, you doing all these things you know, and well, I don't agree with that, but you agree with rap songs teaching degradation to your children. You can call yourself a gangster when like a gangster is a good term. That's not a good term.
Right.
You then you up here, you're reposting Megan Stallion and pushing that, and everything's great. You're in your old lady's house. You laying up with her while she on a minstrel. You eating catfish. You eating shellfish. You eating lobster. And then you turn around and say, well, I don't like gay people at all. What kind of shirt is that? Versace.
Right. For the record, I've never said I didn't like them.
I feel you, but a person assumes if something is disgusting, you don't like it. That's a simple discussion. You want some peace? No, they're disgusting. Oh, I thought you liked them. No, it doesn't work that way.
I love all the people in the world. I just want to be.
And to me, the fact is, I'm not telling you that you should be just running out hugging gay people. I'm just saying you need to check where the prejudice. Holy shit, that's my fault. I've been fucking up all live.
Again, bro. Hey, bro, when you get your check tomorrow,
hey.
You get your check, bro. You see 2 deductions in there, bro. You just know, you know why.
It is 51 people in here. Put the Cash App into the link. We're having a real discussion. You know, a real discussion. My problem with Lil Nas X is not that if he's homosexual or not. My problem is the fact that he is co-opting a lifestyle for his own financial gain. It is no different than calling Vlad a culture vulture.
Right.
It is no different.
Right.
That's just how I look at it. It is no different. Me personally,
that's a more intelligent way to say what I said.
No, it isn't. That is completely different. I didn't.
Oh, different. Oh,
you trying to clear your name, bro? But you're getting canceled.
You better believe it.
That's it. Like we're gonna shut your LLC down. That's it. Hold on. When you get your check tomorrow, you need to pay. Or to why? What?
Hold on. What check? When you get your check tomorrow, Trucker Brown. What?
Wow.
What is that? What are they talking about? How did that? Where did that come from?
Why, dude?
And they deleted that. What in the world? Where did that come from?
I deleted it because it is the watchers keeping up mess because they want to see where mess goes, man. Isn't that pathetic?
That's crazy, bro. What in the world? So you are you're a moderator in here, right? Yeah.
I already did that. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's on the StreamYard. It doesn't disappear.
Okay.
But why, bro? Because let me tell you why. Because they want to see us feud. They want to see us feud. That's the. Listen, these people who watch us can be the worst people in the world, dude. Wow. They want to see us feud. No one has a feud. No one's argument. And it ain't no drama, so I'm gonna put something in here.
Right.
They want to see us feud. Yeah. You want me to dislike that young lady as much as you want. And let me tell you, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I have nothing to this day. I have nothing but good things to say about that young lady.
Right. She's doing her thing.
She doing her thing. Ain't did nothing wrong with me.
Right.
Nothing.
I was just in her live feed on Instagram earlier. So I don't know why people try to do stuff like that.
Why do they do anything?
Yeah, you're right.
Why do they do anything? And then turn around and say they're pro-black, but you're trying to put 2 black people against each other for no reason. For all you know, me and that young lady talk every day.
Right. Wow.
Talk every single day and laugh at the fact that y'all are in the comments doing
this. Oh, so we got Mr. Rude Boy in here. Let me see. I'm sure he got something probably about the last topic. Let me see. Rude Boy, what up?
What's going on, yo?
What up? You in here? What you got?
How you driving? Man, just try to talk about what y'all talking about over there.
What you got?
So what y'all think about like the whole D Wade thing? Like, you know, like should a
D-Wade.
kid, yeah, D Wade and his son, like should you decide what sex you should be, and then like now you can change your sex on your birth certificate.
Oh, you can't. I feel like I heard that, but I don't remember.
I
That's
think
crazy.
that should be an 18-year-old decision.
That's a fact.
I think that's something that you can live with your decision.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't think it should be done
because a
young.
lot of them, like it's like they do the whole sex change and whatnot, but at the end of the day, you're still not a woman. So when
Yeah,
they
you
try
can't
to
bear
please
children.
that, yeah, when they try to please that dude that they like, and then is they don't get what they expect to get out, they end up killing themselves and whatnot. So what I'm saying is, TB, you saying, people born gay, whatnot, I kind of agree or not, but I think like they should not push it as much. Like, for instance, over in Ohio, they had transsexuals. I think they call it like a tranny reading with kids day or whatever. Like, I don't think certain kids, like certain age, should not be able to see that. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a career day or something like that. It's like, why y'all having these dudes? Because obviously, like my son came home, like these people dressed in women clothing with beards. You can tell they shaved and they got they're masculine, but they said they were women and they were reading books to us. Like, then I had to talk to their teachers, like, why y'all let that happen? You know what I mean?
Hold on,
But
wait
the
a minute.
school,
You said
yeah,
they came to school like that. Some people came to school like that.
yeah. So it's called reading with transvestites, whatever they call it.
What?
Yeah, and the school scared of being, because nowadays you can't say nothing against them, or else they're gonna shut you down.
Right.
So it's like,
Well,
why y'all confusing these kids? Like, I understand y'all want to live your lives, okay? Y'all want to be accepted or whatnot, but can y'all not like put everything in front of kids and confuse them?
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm not saying I agree with that. I'm not saying I agree with that at all. And that's really not the subject. I don't know. I know my kid wouldn't have attended anything that was discussing a person's sexual lifestyle. That's what that sounds like.
So basically it's just, like sometimes schools have like, kids in high school, they go over there and read books, like I forgot what they call it. So instead of having regular kids going to read for the kindergarten or whatever, they had transsexuals, whatever, going to do that. But now they're not telling them, hey, I did a sex change or whatnot, but the kids are still confused. Like, why you dress like a woman, but you sound like a man? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, my kid wouldn't have attended that situation. No. They wouldn't have attended that.
We were not even told though.
Well, I mean,
you didn't know until after?
Nah, until after, yeah.
Yeah,
hey, that's why I homeschool.
That's an issue. I don't understand that situation. I'll have to research it myself. But do I believe that people are born that way? I believe that people are born that way because the people who are in this situation, that's what they say. If you're going to listen to somebody about a situation, you listen to somebody who has the experience. What I don't understand is how people who do not have the experience can decide and say that they're not born that way. That's what I don't get. If these people are telling you I've known this since I was 5 years old, then I would think that would be the main place to get the information about that situation from the people who lived it.
Right.
Just
now,
like
how do you think about? Go ahead.
Just like if you told me I used to have that truck and you start breaking down that truck, well, I'm going to believe what you say because you used to have it. So, you know what I mean? So I don't see how we pick and choose what we choose to believe. And they say, well, I don't believe they were born that way. Well, how can you not believe the person who has the direct experience? That's what I don't get.
Yeah. That's just, I can understand that because I haven't been in that situation. But it's
Yeah, I
this
mean,
it's
rough.
a tough one too. Yeah, it's a tough one because
You've been taught your whole life that
yeah,
this is something is good or
it's not
bad. That's
acceptable.
why the worst words in the English language is good and bad.
Right.
That's the worst words in there because you have to believe the person who told you what is good or bad. And they can just do something like this. Well, Rude Boy's dark skin, bad. So and so's white, good.
Right.
And they can just use that blanket statement. But do I believe that, you know, there's an army of gay people coming for me? No, I don't think that.
I think there's just, you know, they try to attack the minority, especially the minority, black males, because a black male can be like, oh, I think I'm confused or I'm gay or whatever. Everybody gonna support. But if it's a straight boy and he's doing like little petty crimes, they're not gonna send him as much help as as the other one. If that makes sense, it's like they try to feminize these boys. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to you?
I believe that they're trying to feminize everybody.
Right.
You know, we're living in a country where, you know, feminine energy is put towards the forefront. That's part of the Me Too movement. You know, it is what it is. But you know, I agree with you on that. It's some things that when I was watching the cartoon and I seen it and I was just like, I don't understand why it's there. Because I remember when cartoons, they didn't even show you the parents.
Right.
You know, if you remember, they're walking like and walk out. So then it's to the point where it's like it has to be shown. It does become a little much, but you know, we just have to be careful of what we choose to, you know, say is wrong or right, because those words are the same as bad and good.
Right. And I can agree with that. I can definitely agree with that.
If you look at it, like if you pick like the LGBTQ whatever, you cannot say nothing against them, but you can say whatever you want about the black community. Like, how come the black community cannot like learn how to be, how to be smart? Not say smart, but like if anybody says something against the black community, boycott, just like how you can't say nothing about Jews, and now you can say nothing against the LGBTQ, or they'll shut you down. Like, how come nobody has like thought about that?
Because niggas don't have money. And what you have to understand about the people who are over the Jews and the gay people, they're white. Okay? If you're a white male that's gay, you're still a white male.
But don't niggas spend the most money? They say the most people that buy Mercedes Benz and designer, all black.
What the hell does that have to do with having money? You can finance a Mercedes Benz.
But you don't think those people in the hood that depend on that black dollar will go away if the black people do not spend the money, like they say Blackout Tuesday?
No, they won't do none of that because niggas are coons. This dude, let's call it what it is. Niggas are, let me tell you something. Niggas fear and love white people.
Yeah, just like how they can attack you guys, they can attack you black truckers, but they
can attack me all they want to. Yeah. I own my shit. I can say what the fuck I want. You can't get me to lose my job because I don't have a job. There's a difference between those people you see who are getting canceled off TV shows. They have jobs.
Right.
You can't say what you want on Roseanne's show because you can be fired. You can't fire Tyra Perry. So what you're speaking on is niggas will be less controlled if they took the time to own their shit.
Own it. Right. Hold on, bro. So you saying I should lease my truck?
I ain't saying none of
that. My bad.
The fact that you did lease your truck, you can lose your lease. The fact that even if you didn't lease your truck, the fact that you leased on to somebody, you can lose your contract.
Right.
That's also why black people should take the time to to shelter their information. The same way Rude Boy's on here showing this graduation picture, but he's not telling us what company he drives for.
Right.
You have to keep. It's like this. When you run into a white person in rural America with millions of dollars, you don't know it. But if you run into a rapper from the rural part of Georgia that gets $1 million, his wheels will keep spinning at the light. There's a reason. I want everyone to know I have money.
Right.
And then you wonder, well, why am I people trying to take my money? You let everybody know. If you've had money long enough, you know that you should have some protections. Your protection in this country is owning. That's why David Chappelle can come back and make $60 million off something he made himself and owns.
Right.
You can't do that when you work for people. And another thing I don't worry about too, I don't worry about what niggas do. I worry about what black people do because I understand the distinction between the two. Niggas and black people are not the same people.
That's true. Yeah, definitely.
So when we have these discussions,
Chris Rock said it, yeah.
So when we have these discussions and we say, oh, well, how do you get niggas? We're not supposed to be worrying about what the fuck niggas is doing. We should be worrying about the card-carrying, tax-paying, law-abiding citizens, black people. That's who we should be worrying about. That's why, just like when people say, oh, well, you know, these hood rats, they only want to date this type. Well, if you're not trying to date a hood rat, why do you care?
Now, I don't know if I ever asked you this, TB or D-Raj. Why do y'all think these entertainers, like, should black entertainers be involved in politics?
Should they?
Yeah, like standing in the front like that.
The fee to get in, man, $10. But yes, I believe because the thing about it is, man, they're entertainers, they're artists. Again, just because I can, let's say, I can rap, doesn't mean I'm not an educated person. Because again, you know, 2 Chainz got a master's degree, don't he?
Now, what if you were talking about shooting bitches and fucking hoes and dogs?
But again, bro, that's
so did Trump.
Yeah, but that's a YouTuber told me you give the people what they want.
And
right?
And the sad thing is that's who you listen to.
Right.
Because how many followers does Dr. Umar have and how many followers does 2 Chainz have?
That's another problem, yeah.
So again, like I said, I've had this conversation with a YouTuber. I know the formula. I just choose not to do it.
Gotcha.
So if again, with some of these artists, okay, I've solidified my life with the education and money and the smarts. Now let me double up my bag and talk some stupid shit, and of course this is what they're gonna pay for.
Like the one that killed me when Biden was like, how you choose Cardi B out of all people? Yeah, she got a big following, but like that conversation was just
again, bro. You got to understand who his demographic is for that situation.
Niggas.
That again, bro. The thing about it, because again, one thing that I've done and learned more about, especially with this social media shit, we could talk about. That's another thing to talk about. But I follow a lot of stuff that I don't agree with. I want to see what you people are talking about.
Right.
And like, you know, the algorithm, it messes it up. But I just, you know, hey, again, my wife taught me to understand. Let me just study you guys and see what you know, hey. Again, because I really don't have a problem with y'all. I just don't agree with some stuff. Because really, y'all, other than me looking at it on this social media site, you don't affect my life.
At all.
So, you know, like I said, if entertainers want to be involved, man, by all means, do your thing. Because again, you know, with Kim K helping, you know, people get out of jail and stuff, hey, bro, hey, all power to you, baby. Do your thing. So that I'm okay with it. Again, it's all a shit show to me, but I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
TB.
If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. That was crazy.
Hey, bro. Again, if he feel comfortable to say that, he ain't apologized for it yet.
I don't know why black people paying attention to the political shit anyway.
Right.
I mean, we've been worried about voting.
Because it was on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
So
my
again,
God.
because they know if they didn't bring it there, people wouldn't have seen. They wouldn't have known
if we have been worrying about voting for 60 years, and
talking about the same shit.
We're talking about the same shit 60 years fucking later.
Right.
Yeah, just like Hillary, she was over there talking about I got hot sauce in my bag. Like what?
Right. But again, like I said, like I was what I was talking about earlier, the same stuff we talking about today.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about it 8 years ago on Facebook.
Changed.
So it's like, why even like, hey man, do your thing. Again, some artists could be trying to talk to the president. Again, look at me. So support me when I put out music because I'm trying to help you.
It's all bullshit.
Right.
At the end of the day, we're blue collar people. The fuck does it matter to us?
Right. And again, think about it, the people that the presidents, the candidates are going to help are the people that donate to them.
Oh yeah.
Why would I help you, the voter, instead of helping the person that donated to my campaign?
Yeah, millions of dollars.
And mind you, because again, most of the people that donate in the campaign, they donate to both parties.
So they covered either way.
So it's like, bro, come on, man. So it's just, it don't matter to me, bro. Do your thing.
It's all. That's why I said everybody's getting super, super radicalized and going out here and chasing buses down and crashing and fighting people, getting assault charges. Right. You have to live with those charges once no one's talking about this no more.
Right.
What's your views on 5G and all this? Y'all getting them 5G phones?
Hey, bro, that's a topic for another podcast. But hey, look, I got to make some room for some peoples in here.
Hey, man, no problem. Man.
I appreciate you, boy. You support the show. We appreciate you, and you come with some good content and some good questions, man. I appreciate you, brother.
No problem, man.
All right.
Yeah.
But so let me ask you a question, TB. Since people want to ask questions. So let me say Donald Trump said, man, I like what y'all saying on your podcast. I just so happen to skim through and see it. How about y'all come to the White House? Let's talk.
Negatron City.
You ain't doing it.
No.
Damn it.
I don't believe in talking. Number one, I know when I'm being used.
Right.
Number two, I don't think it is my job to educate people on right and wrong when they already know it. I'm not going to waste my breath. No, I'm fine.
So I was thinking the wrong, because I'm like, boy, we probably have 1 million followers tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, you can go in there, but you're going to have followers in the wrong way.
Right.
That's the way now. Exactly. So it's one of those situations where, why am I doing this? And what are you benefiting off me doing?
Feel real. It's not going to feel real. You're right.
I have no reason to talk to you.
Right.
As simple as this. You hate me, and I understand that you do. And you're allowed to hate me. That is part of the beauty of America. The beauty of America is the fact that D-Raj may not like a particular sector of the country, but he is not allowed to go out and just do whatever he wants to them. He has to have the tolerance to say, hey, man, that's not my thing, but you're not stopping them from living their life. That's why people in all these other countries want to come here. Because in another country, that feeling you have, you can go out and do whatever you want about it.
Right. So yeah, man, that political stuff is, again, I just, because my dad asked me the other day, am I going to vote? And I just, no. He just asked me why. It's like, bruh, for what? You know, I voted the one time I voted, and again,
Obama.
yeah, and I'm looking at myself like, what in the
And
you
he did
stupid
nothing for niggas.
right? You because he was dark skinned
Or darker than white. He ain't dark skin.
right?
You went
So
in
it's
there
like-
just to make it happen.
Right.
But
So
what
it's
did
like,
you do for
bruh,
niggas?
when nothing changed, I was like, And then again, in my whole adult life, whoever has been in office, my life has been the same.
Yep.
So it's like, bruh, all right, y'all got it.
You know, the only thing that changes your life is you working to change your life.
Facts.
I put voting right next to praying. Prayer without action is mute.
That's a fact.
Voting without action is mute. The only thing that's going to get you to a better situation is getting your money and your finances up to a situation where you can move to a different neighborhood, because it is proven that the outcome of your life comes from where your address is. The schools your kids go to, the way you're policed, the way you get loans is based on your zip code. So if you were trying to give your kid a better life, you would move up the quality of your zip code, and that the outcome of them at 30 years old is astronomical, because the people of this zip code have been, if you drop it to a certain zip code, you have had your kid in the prison to school pipeline.
Right.
So
Now
you screwed your kids already.
Right. To join the chat, you see down here to join, you got to hit that Cash App and we can get you in here.
I'm sure people want to come in and yell at me, but listen,
come on and get them.
Come get me.
Get them. You know, but again, you gotta come with some substance though, because again, the man know what he's talking about. So you can't just be coming. Again, that's where the intellectual stuff and the intelligence of your I'm not gonna say argument. What would we say? Your stance or your trying
position.
To get my there we go. Trying to get my vocabulary up.
If your position on something is different, it is okay.
Right.
But at the same time, we can sit up here and say we don't like this, we don't like that, but it ain't gonna change the situation. You just a dude that's running around the street that don't like gay people. Okay, well you're the same as the dude driving down the street that don't like niggas. Y'all are no different.
Right. So
y'all are no different. Because to be honest with you, when you ain't thinking about gay people, they're not affecting your life at all.
At all, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Because again, I have my opinion, but it's only when it's either put in my face, pause, or
here we go. Pause. I ate a little bread. Pause. Right.
Or if it's a conversation, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not out here looking. Is this person gay? Is that person gay? Is this person? I'm not worried about that.
And the person who's doing that is gay,
right?
And I'll be honest, I've seen gay people walk past the truck stop, and I don't be like,
right.
Don't move, they'll see you.
Right.
What are we doing, man? And then this is my thing. I hate gay people. Then niggas in the hood sharing a blunt between 10 people. And it's proven that 2 out of them 10 people is gay.
Ooh-wee.
So what are you talking about? And they sharing a blunt out of 10 dudes wearing a Versace shirt. Listening to Michael Jackson. Like, what are we doing?
Bro, Michael Jackson won't gay, bro.
And
he was with Lisa, what's the name? No, what was it? Lisa Presley? I don't know what her name was.
You believe
they had, bro? Him and Prince had some bangers, bro.
You believe?
Have you seen? Let me go look up Prince's ex.
That Prince stuck his black jeans into this white woman and had blonde-haired, blue-eyed babies.
Hey, bro.
If you believe that this cost $2 million and you need it for your business to do, like, you believe anything?
Bro, Michael Jackson had money, bro. That was the start of
a lot of gay people got money. What are you saying?
Hold on, bro. Prince, I don't know her name. What's it, bro?
Sheila
Prince,
E.
American Dancer. Hey, bro, Shorty is, bro. Look at, bro, y'all tripping, boy. Prince had some bangers, boy. Bro, have you seen the movie Color Purple? Purple Rain. I mean, did you see the Shorty he was messing with in the joint? Hey, bro, he had a little feminine tendencies, but he had chicks though. You're not gonna mess up my child. Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. When I worked at the group home, I had one of the kids, bro. I walk in the room, and he paused it on Prince shaking his butt, bro. I'm like, bro, what did you do?
Oh, that's gay. Get back. That's gay.
I didn't say all that, bro. I just said, bro, relax, bro. Okay, go do that in your room,
bro. No, that's gay.
Hey, bro, Mike was not gay, bro. Stop doing that, Mike.
Gay, bro. Stop.
Bro. Yeah, first of all, if y'all go look up Prince's exes, okay, that whatever her name, Garcia, from 96 to 2000, banger, and then from 2001 to 2006, they look alike. He got
a man comes to you with tennis stilettos that are purple in chaps that are purple and cheekless with a perm that is always cough with makeup on. He's gay, bro.
No, bro. He was, what's they call it? Metrosexual? No,
metrosexual means you may have some mannerisms and you keep yourself very neat and clean. It does not mean you wear 6-inch stilettos, bro. That's not how it works.
Bruh. Prince, you're making it hard for me to argue against him.
He like that song, so he'll what the fuck go gay. She likes to move.
Michael Jackson. Hold on, we gotta see Michael Jackson's ex. See X.
Why are we doing this, bro?
Hey, bro, because I'm just saying, bro. I'm trying to again.
Liz Taylor is one of Michael Jackson's ex. Like
they're chosen ones, bro. And again, see what Mike see. Maybe his babies don't look like him because.
Here we go. Villalago.
I don't even know, bro.
Listen to me. There's no way you be as fair. There's no way that you.
Now, you know, he changed his skin color, so you know the genes might have changed.
They don't. There's no way you be 15, 19, and 25 that famous and ain't knocked nobody up. These rappers get 100,000 followers and got 4 baby mama.
Yeah.
You don't even know them for real, and they got 4 baby mamas.
Bro, because see, Prince and Michael Jackson was on a mission, bro.
And here we are.
They was on a mission.
This is what I mean? Call caping for coons. This is when let me tell you what this is. This is when black people and black family give coons passes because what they've done. Michael Jackson was a pedophile homosexual, but we still love him because Thriller was hot.
Thriller.
Prince was running around here hitting chicks and dudes, and we have problem with gay people, but he ain't gay.
Where's the proof?
Bro, it doesn't have to be proof because they're private. Luther Vandross was gay. He was gay, bro. And every time they asked him, "Are you gay?" he would say, "It ain't your business." Well, that pretty much gives us our answer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And my thing ain't nothing wrong with it, but call a spade, bro. Come on now. There ain't no way Luther Vandross had all that soul, had all these bitches wet for 45 years and ain't knocked no chick up. Come on, he could have hit.
He was celibate, bro.
My mama, our grandparents, all at the same time. They let him hit, bro. Stop.
Bro, he was celibate.
He won't no damn cell. He was selling a bit here, selling a bit there. Luther Vandross, if he wanted some cheeks, he'd have had it, bro.
Oh man, hey, bro.
You know how bad the women love Luther Vandross?
Yeah. Hey, they was loving
crying faint. Ah.
Yeah, they was loving him. They was
Stop,
loving him,
bro.
Real quick, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, man, go subscribe. Okay, like this, share it out. Go subscribe, man. This is something different than most of the stuff because most of y'all are truck drivers, and you know what we got out there, and we changing the game up, as you can see. Right. As you can see, let's call a spade a spade.
Speed.
Right now, if y'all still on when I stop, I'll jump in. Okay, man. But so go ahead, like, share, subscribe, man, and support the the movement. But yeah, I'm with you though. I'm over here joking. Clearly,
I mean, listen, banger is a bang. I tell you, I give you another one right here. All right. You gonna stop listening to R. Kelly's bangers?
Hey, bruh. He was on YouTube Music the other day.
That was not an answer to a question.
Hey, bruh.
If y'all think, because what R. Kelly did makes you remind me of my Jeep, not a banger, you're crazy. You remind me of my Jeep. that joint is hard.
And right again, he was giving the signs of what he was doing.
Yes, age ain't nothing but a number. Getting down ain't nothing but a thing. Come on,
hey, bro, have you seen the Saturday Night Live skit for that jump?
Yeah.
He said,
none of y'all came out like this. Y'all some freaks.
Hey, bro, I done watched that shit about 10 times, but that shit had me rolling.
It's so
but
funny.
Yeah, man, that Joan.
It starts with a Q. That's it.
but yeah, it's what he did was wrong.
Facts.
And I don't condone it. And again, it's like the pastor said, if you're gonna say what you say about this, stop listening to the music and stuff like that. So there's nothing. You have to understand that.
But the song's banging.
Yes.
And the truth of the matter, the deal of business, the people we should be mad at is the law enforcement.
Right.
Because if he was Kelly the bus driver, he'd have been up out of here first case.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But the fact, if you got money backing you, you can do pretty much anything you want. Because as soon as his sales dipped, he was in jail.
Yeah.
But as long as he was Chocolate Factory, yeah.
Come on.
Side to side, ain't no one gave a shit.
Right.
You around here teabagging 14-year-olds, and we all act like we didn't know.
It's tough.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough one.
It is what it is.
Right. So all right, so I think we got that up out the way. That's that conversation going forever. Right. That we can. So look, man, again, I was talking to another YouTuber, man. Yeah, we'll see how you feel about it.
A lot of YouTubers in this degree.
Yeah, man. Because I'm still down here with the regular folk. I ain't got up there with you. You at the mountaintop. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got up there. You know what I'm saying? So I be down here with the common folk. Right. And somebody said, you on here doing a podcast with me and stuff. And it was like, man, he gonna leave you and do something else.
Oh shit.
And I'm not gonna lie, my feelings was hurt, man, because I'm like, bro, my insecurities came over me. Hold on, let me get my crying. My insecurities came over me and was like,
right.
He right. Why would TV want to do a podcast with me? He'd just go do his own thing, or he can go with bigger YouTubers. And
true.
And I felt some kind of way, man. So, bro, is you gonna leave me, man, or what you gonna do, man?
Well, this is the thing. This is the thing.
Because I mean, it's some other YouTubers you could have been doing this with.
I could have, but this is the problem. I pick my people based on ego. See, I'm gonna say this in a way that I don't sound arrogant. I'm the sun, and the rest of you some bitches is just orbiting.
Now, real quick, because we're dealing with black folks, I'm supposed to get angry at that statement.
You can, because a lot of people get angry at the sun. Exactly. Nothing you can do about it. I'm the sun. You're orbiting around me. Right?
Sunburn.
That's it. You need me to eat, to live, to have shine.
Hey, bro, now, again, you say it now, I'm going to have to get angry, and now I'm going to break off from this solar system.
And then start dissing the sun when he always burning people. Like, what do you mean? I do not need or require no team, no group of people, no nothing. I've proven that by shedding people and still growing, and they're not.
Right.
So it is what it is. Now, if this continues to be a jigaboo free zone, an anti-cooning coalition, then I'm all for it.
Right.
If it turns into, that, then I'll say, hey, man, I respectfully bow out, and you still own it. And you can just insert someone else that will coon with you. Right?
Right.
That's how I feel. Now, whether I choose to leave or not, what would it be their business? Because if I was to choose to do it with them, they would do it.
Right. That's a fact.
They would do it, bro. Mathematically, it does not make sense not to.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense not to.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? It just doesn't make sense. The problem is people feel that you're growing based on me, which you probably are. This channel is growing based on me, right?
Yeah.
And they're mad. They can't do that. That's it.
But again, so being I can't be agreeing with you, bro. I gotta find something, because in our culture, bro, I'm not supposed to be agreeing with this. I gotta do something, bro. Because again, I agree. I'm man enough and comfortable with myself. Now, I feel like I cannot do something like this by myself. I feel like I can, but again, I know the facts. Would the channel be as big as it is right now without you on here? Probably not.
Why did Limpton partner with Pepsi?
Because they was big time.
Right. And it's like, okay, I can grow this myself in 60 years like Pepsi, or I can be swallowed by Pepsi and distributed everywhere Pepsi's distributed. Limpton household name. This is not, he's sunning you. See, that's nigger shit.
Yeah.
This is good business.
Right. And again, that's what I'm saying. Because I know what they're going to say with the statements you say. Oh man, because they get angry.
Good, and that is the original point of me saying it. See, I laugh at these motherfuckers because this is the sad truth about it. They're stupid.
Right.
It's funny.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about one particular person, which they're probably gonna fake act offended to make a video, but it's funny.
Right.
It's funny to me because you're dumb. The fact that you are not thinking, wow, I'm gonna see if I can do that. You are voting against your own best interest based on your jealousy. And you're jealous of what? What are you jealous of? I'm driving a truck, you're driving a truck. Like, we're doing the same shit.
Right.
He always says shit. Bang did the same thing with Pepsi Coke. Exactly. I ask a question, not funny shit, but happened to while at work is still a thing. I see that the band broke up. There was no band, bro. No one signed a paper. Confused, but my problem is, why can't black people work together? Why black people? Let me tell you what. One second.
Together, right?
1 second, D-Rod. 1 second. Niggas can't work together because niggas need to be what they call the HNIC. Do y'all know what that means? It's the head Negro in charge. Everybody wants to be I'm a boss. Okay, it's too many chiefs, not enough Indians. And everybody wants to be where you are. So when they get in there, they fucking get jealous and sensitive on every word you say because they want your spot. They backbite and all that bullshit. They're insecure. That's why niggas can't work together. But this is the thing. This is the thing. If Joe Rogan called one of them, they'd be there for 25 years. 20, because it's like, to them, listen, in the Bible, God is depicted as a white guy with blue eyes. To them, you being above me is the natural order. The lie that was told to Negroes about them being subordinate, Negroes bought it. So when they are smaller or are subservient to somebody of a lighter complexion, they feel comfortable and they're where they're supposed to be. Now, if the person above them is their complexion, they don't like it.
Right.
That goes against the programming. That's all it is.
Right.
Too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. Pull me, him. Let's chat.
Cash App, and they go to link. Come on in. Hey,
Fact, Jeremy.
You seem like you got something to say. Come on in, baby. Again, we bought that life now. But
and they want you to dumb yourself down so they feel comfortable. I don't believe in dumbing myself down so you feel comfortable. I believe fuck you. That's what I believe.
Get them.
And y'all want me to, be humble. No, me being humble is for you. So you feel comfortable. And your comfortability is not my concern.
Because you moving forward.
I'm moving forward, and I'll give you another one, a real small one before you bring somebody in here. The lion does not concern himself with the feelings of the prey.
Ooh.
Bars.
Let's see. Did he hit the Cash App? Got to hit the Cash App to get in here. You can be in the holding cell, but you got to hit the Cash App.
Y'all be e-begging. Why you e-begging, D-Rod? You got $75 billion.
Hey, man, because there's people on here that they e-begging. And again, I had to look at that. I'm like, bro, who am I with my little bit of stuff? Because again, if I'm going to see myself, again, like people, like I understand that I'm cheap with the YouTube stuff and the media stuff, but I try not to cross my money. Now I'm working on getting that situated where I can cross the money legally. Okay, we got to do it right, because some people be doing it, they don't do it right. We got to do it right. But we have plans for this shit, bro. As you can see, again, 2 months ago, there wasn't too much of this.
30 subs.
2 months. It was like, come on, man. So
you
know what I'm saying? So it's just like, bruh. So the format is it's working. Everybody's is moving on to some new stuff. And again, we're not pioneers of this, but like I said, we were talking about this for a while, and we was trying to be perfect, but it's like, let's do it, and we'll get it from there.
And it's technically, this is nothing too. Y'all got to stop listening to people when they tell you they're a podcast. Technically, we're not a podcast yet because we don't have an RSS feed. So everybody's saying this is so-and-so podcast. If you can't go to iTunes to listen to it, it's not a podcast. It's just a YouTube channel.
YouTube channel.
Let's get that out of the way. They went and recorded a video in the podcast studio and called it a podcast, not a podcast.
Right.
I'm in a rocket ship. No, nigga, that's on the water. That's a ship.
But we're going to get there. We're definitely going to get
there in time.
Yeah.
But like I said, the hating on other people who look like you is jigabooing. That's all it is. It's because my thing is, where are all your videos about white people? If you go through these fool shit and write a list of all the videos about niggas and then put the list about white people next to it, it'll be 60 videos about niggas, 2 about white people. Because they feel more comfortable tearing down their own.
Right.
They feel more comfortable. That's why they're so eager to come in here, to shoot me down, because it's like, you're a nigger talking crazy.
Right.
Get you in your place.
You can come in here, but if you don't send the Cash App, can't let you in there. That's it.
Yeah. Because if I was a white dude up here saying this, he's right. That's all y'all be saying. That's it. He's right.
Right.
He's completely right. I believe him. Right. Let me give him my money.
I mean, easy. Wallet, stay open.
Full credit report. Take it. Oh man, hit my old lady too. You want to hit her too?
Right. It's just like, nah. Mm-mm.
But if I say it, then it's like, oh,
Yeah.
this nigga out of pocket. He don't know his place.
It's just
you attack what you are used to being told to attack. That's a fact.
yeah.
I am your programmed enemy. You're supposed to not like me.
Because you at the mountaintop.
If you want to call it that, because I still got to go to work tomorrow. A mountaintop is not having to get up.
But that's where your modesty comes in. Because I mean, that would be, for me, in the trucking realm, why are you still driving a truck, bruh? If you understand business, the money does not say I can get out of the truck yet.
and your modesty will keep you from an affluent life. The great Victor said on Underworld, he said, this coven has become weak, decadent. Perhaps I should have left someone else in charge of my affairs. Why did he say that? First thing people do is become decadence is a sign of weakness.
Right.
It's a sign of weakness. And some niggas in here like, what is decadent? Decadent is like tacky, gaudy. It's chrome walls with spinner rims hanging on it and freaking marble floors, all mixed in together with Versace couches, and then I come downstairs in a silk robe floating. That's decadent. No, y'all doing it. It's dope because it's a broad span of topics. That's a fact. Road less traveled. You understand?
Okay, my man sends his Cash App in, so we're gonna get you in here.
Bang.
I guess he was waiting. And he was trying to see if I sit in here long enough, he may just let me on here. But I'm gonna give you some time. So let's let him. This is treasure hauling. Let's see what he got to say. What's up, man?
Big morning. Got the music off, Jack. Oh, he ain't in the truck.
Oh, he not. There you go.
Gotta cut the music off, Jack.
Gotta turn the music down. Treasure hauling freight. I don't know. Is that a mail or?
I don't think he watching.
No, he just sent his Cash App. Okay, yo, he driving. We're gonna back him out for a second. Yeah. Hey man, comment when you're ready to come in here. Appreciate the Cash App. Get in the chat and tell us how you feel, or whatever you want to do. Let me see. What is this? I'm missing stuff. Hold on, make sure. Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, just hit the Cash App and come on in, man. But but yeah, so we got that's okay. So hopefully TB doesn't leave the YouTube channel, soon to be podcast. We would hate to get hurt by that catastrophic move. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure that we covered that, bro, because I was
Call
hurt.
him back in. See what he's saying. Call him back in.
Oh, he left out. Hey, if you watching Treasure, come back in so we can get you in here. I had you in here, but you had your music blasting, and we couldn't hear
copyright.
Yeah, so just come back in. I get you in here, see what you got to say. It sound like you got something to say, but yeah. So all right, so I feel a lot better, man. I'm glad we could talk. Well, hold on. Let's get messy. So who is the boss of this podcast, bro? Who?
Listen, you can go on the fictitious boss, what you would call me, but the paperwork boss is you. You own it.
So what you saying? We're a team?
No. You can be a team to make other niggas feel good, but legally, that's why I say the pen is mightier than the sword. You own it.
Right.
You got the password to it.
Mm.
You got to send me a link for me to come on here.
Bro, I be trying to
the man.
try to get access, bro. He don't want it.
You're the
That
man.
means you must trust me some kind of way. Or is it just business? What is it?
I don't trust you. I am not in need of the podcast, so it's one of those situations where I have my business in order in my own right, so I don't have that fear. That's why I tell you can't do business with people who are insecure.
Right.
If this was the only way 50 people could see me, I probably would be like, yo, I need to be me. I don't need that.
Okay, here you go. All right, Treasure. Bring you in here. I don't know if I like saying that. Got to be dope feature, basically. Here we go. Treasure, what up?
What up, fellas? What's going on, my fellow truckers?
Chilling. What you
I
got?
hear that. Man, I've been watching y'all. You know, I'm a local guy, local gang in the building, you know.
I see you got that window in the back.
Yeah, day cab. I'm running
Right.
line haul right now. You know,
Okay.
night shift. I'm an hour. Hold on, let me get comfortable a little bit, because I see TB like he about to go to sleep on the mic. Come on, TB, stay up with me. You the guy.
He
You the
can't
guy
hang,
that be
man.
hearing. You the guy. He can't hear me.
No, I say he can't hang. That's all. He can't hang.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people can't hang on the night shift, but we gonna keep them
bro.
up.
Okay, let's help him out, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I've been watching y'all. I've been rooting for y'all. I seen a little thing, you know, TB guy. I've been trucking for a little minute, about 8 years now. You know,
Okay.
I've been watching y'all for the content, you know, learning
Alright.
different things I never did over the road. My family been in trucking, you know what I mean, grandfather, uncle, dad, everybody. So I've been watching y'all for the content, learning, especially to stay up here at nighttime. You know what I mean? I realized since I came into trucking, I think differently now, you know what I mean? But I see
Right.
y'all had the little wild thing, and I was shocked to see when I said the band, I ain't mean nothing personal as far as if y'all signed anything. I don't know about all the behind the contract. I'm looking for, you know, positivity, you know. I see
Right.
black people come together, y'all had something going. I'm like, all right, cool. Then all of a sudden I get off the road for a minute and I see a little falling out. So I'm confused, like, come on, why black people can't work together? I think we fucked up off of slavery somewhere. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why we can't, like, everybody can have a little disagreement, but why we can't talk, hash it out, and let kumbaya be kumbaya, and we could agree to disagree. But the animosity, and I get it, everybody ain't gonna get along, but you know what I mean? What's going on with black people? You know what I mean? I don't understand. We could be such of a dominant race, but if we can't work together, how could any other race take us seriously? You know what I mean?
So the
Yeah.
question is, why can't black people work together?
Yeah.
Because everyone wants to be the HNIC. Now, as far as
The nigga in
working,
charge?
exactly.
That's what I'm going along with. Okay.
As far as the WoW wasn't a band. It was put together by me.
It was a movement. Yeah.
Yeah, it was put together by me. It was
Right.
funded by me. Everything by me. When shit started, when people start wanting to go a certain different direction, I didn't want to go that direction, so it ended. Now, to me, Wild Network isn't ended,
Right?
Because it's mine. So all I have to do is put myself in a position to do content that matters. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm still working this. That's why I'm trying to put stuff in position to be out of the truck, so I can have time to build content for Wild Network and get with like-minded people and do it. I had a couple of snakes in the pen, and it didn't work. And you know, I lost $10,000 doing it. It happens, you know.
Yeah, shit happens. A lot of
Like
shit
moving
happening
on,
right now.
sometimes you just can't take people with you.
Well,
Yeah.
you can't take
You
people
can, but not everybody, I
Yeah.
guess. You know what I mean? The ones that's like you said, some people want to go to the left, cool. We're gonna go to the right.
exactly.
You know, but it shouldn't be no love lost. You know what I mean? I see some
Shouldn't
people
be.
hold on to the negativity, or I think most important is always a misunderstanding. What I've learned in my little bit of 33 years is sometimes a conversation could go a long way. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, it was a little misunderstanding, but no harsh feelings. You go your way, I go mine. And cool, best wishes. You know, no hate, no love lost.
Yeah,
It
but
is what it is.
you would have to be secure
Yeah.
to think in that way, and most people do not. And what ends up happening is people start thinking, well, I could do this better than you.
But that's the
Okay,
thing. Everything ain't a
then
race or a competition. You know what I mean?
it isn't. Then do it. Is my understanding. All right, well, okay, show me, and you do it. But what I won't do, and what no one can do, is say that I make sure that my integrity is together in anything I'm doing. So
Okay.
they may come back and make videos and say what they didn't like, but they can't tell you what I did to them. You know, "Well, what did TB do to you?" Well, I don't want to talk about that because I didn't do anything.
Well, I know a little something of that people, but again, I don't know everything, so I'm just looking for the good contact. I ain't
What
trying.
did you
I
peep?
am. It's like you put a video of somebody's wife. I don't know if she was shaking her ass,
Mhm.
but I was like
Right.
lost. You know what I mean? So I think I ain't trying to be messy. I ain't with the negative. I was just confused. Like, what the fuck happened? You know what I mean? And then obviously the back
Well,
and forth. I'm like, I ain't watching this shit no
I
more.
don't have a
I
problem
ain't go.
telling you.
I'm looking
And
for the
this,
content of what I can learn and gravitate. That shit is like watching. I ain't into love and hip hop.
that's true, but
You
90
know what I
million
mean?
people a year are. But what we
Right.
will say is this,
Go ahead.
this particular person had made a series of videos, and I didn't think it would be right for me to go in here doing rants. So what I did was I took this person's public actions, which was still up, and I strung them together in a video, and I had the Queen Mother Shabazz speaking behind her. Now, this is the problem. These are your public actions. So you shouldn't have a problem with your own actions, right? You put made public.
Correct. You
And
should,
and
yeah.
then this is the Queen Mother Shabazz speaking.
Yeah, I
So if you
love your
have
little
it,
Shabonics that you be coming up with your words. Shabbat. Who's
no,
this?
that's an actual person.
Yeah.
The Queen
Oh,
Mother
okay, okay.
the Queen Mother
Okay.
Shabazz is speaking about what she thinks a black woman should be, and I'm putting your actions behind them. Now, if you
Okay,
think
follow
something's
you.
wrong with that, that means they would have to have a problem with your actions. Like
Correct.
that's
I
it.
follow
That
you now. Yeah.
yeah, that way I'm not looking like, oh, I'm beating up on you. These are your actions.
Right.
Yeah, I was just like, nah, I mean, I thought y'all, I seen all of y'all from different genres. This trucking though coming together, and I thought it was gonna work. You know what I mean? And I'm like, come on, black people, why we all gotta look stupid? Like, not stupid in that way, but why we can't work together? You know what I mean? And why we got like me? I I didn't get to watch the movie you showed the other night. You know what I mean? But that's how I feel about social media. I call it the Matrix, where people get lost into it, and I feel more bad for my kids growing up. You know what I mean? Into that, because growing up, we didn't have that. We had a bicycle, and that's how we got to our friends. We walked. There was no social media where everybody was watching everybody or felt like, well, I need to keep up with the Joneses and all of that. So social
Mhm.
media can really be a very misconception of what put out there. You know what I mean? Like, for say, I know my missus couldn't put no video of that. That's not in our relationship. But again, everybody's relationship different.
It's
I feel
different.
like social media shouldn't be for everything. What I put out there is what I want you to see. And it ain't for the mess, because everybody go through shit. We all go through sight, man. It's life. It is what it is. It's how you handle it. You know what I mean? But like I said, I was rooting for everything and just watching y'all for the content and contents and learning, you know. But
Well, it's one of those things where Rome wasn't built in a day, and
yes,
nothing has failed because I'm still awesome. Um, and it's one of those situations where I'm still working with other creators, black and white,
I
and
see, I
and
follow.
and other things will be done. It just takes time for them to come to fruition. And now, since we've had that snafu, it may take a little bit longer to vet, so it does not burn out like it did.
And I mean, a
True.
part of it is, I mean, if we about wow, it's still some people in that picture still in the picture.
A lot of people in that picture still in the picture.
Yeah, I see. It's only maybe I see. I see from the background, like, yeah, you know what I mean. You guys kind of still together for for the most part, maybe 3 members I don't really see maybe communicate too much on. But like you said, I guess that's the 3 that went to the right. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I mean, I will
And
be honest. I don't like Trucker Brown. You know, I got forced into this. So.
I hear you say that a lot, but we all love Trucker Brown. I think Trucker Brown is just a unique person.
This is a serious
and, you know what I mean?
statement I just said. I don't like him.
Nah. Yeah,
You know how much money I have spent since being this guy's podcast hoster, whatever you want to call it. I've lost a lot of money. Okay.
Yeah, we all lose something, but you know what? You gained a lot of knowledge from him. I think he's a very unique person. You know what I mean? I've seen him mature over the years. I see his dreads done got a lot longer. You know what I mean? I seen him grow, and I just think he's a unique person. And again, we all grow from experience that we learned in our life. You know what I mean? You know,
right.
Some people take the wise and go with it. Some people continue being the same person they look at in the mirror and not grow. You know what I mean? So I can't fault and say I honestly don't see why people dislike you. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I think you cool. Y'all all cool. Y'all all cool in a unique way. You know what I mean? I could learn something from each and one of y'all. Like I learned as I got older, you got ears and eyes for a reason. Ears you listen with, eyes you see. You know what I mean? So I feel like, you know what I mean?
People, I think that generally people don't like me is because I do not cower to said ideology. So I think for myself. So sometimes the way I think is not gonna match yours. And instead of us just being like, well, you know what, TV, I don't agree with that. And we are still being cool. That's not how this is set up. It's like, oh, if you don't believe what I believe, then I don't like you.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be that way. Like
it shouldn't be that way. Yeah.
D-Raj buys Phantoms for his old lady. I don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying?
D-Rod about to go say I gotta check with my old lady. I feel you know. I'm a family man too, so I know.
2001 Honda Accord, bro. Don't listen to that.
We didn't say we said your old lady. See, that's how you know.
I know D-Rod always got running by his old lady, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to be married myself, and my number one line gonna be, "Let me run it by the wife." You know, I can't wait to say that.
Hey, bro, that's the easiest way to get out of stuff sometimes, bro.
Hey,
man, let me ask my wife, bro. I be in the.
I don't believe it. I don't believe in marriage.
I follow you, but we're not gonna get in there. We're not gonna do that tonight.
That's why some person will say, "Well, I don't like him." Well, why can't I just disagree and you do what you want?
Again,
correct. Because I'm still gonna get married. You still not gonna believe in marriage. I'm still gonna be in love. You still gonna be. May I ask you one question though? I hear you say that.
Get him. I can hear it. Get him.
Why are you doing the celibacy? Why are you doing it? I never really heard you say why you doing it. You just said,
bro. That's why he can't get no biddies.
Nah, he got it. You see that? What he call them sugar? No, what he call them bunnies or whatever? What you call them ladies again? Yeah, honey dove. You seen that little honey dove he had come through the hotel and you know how he do his little thingy thing. Come on, man.
That's a
you know how men catch on, but why are you being celibacy? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, the reason why I've done this is my second bout of celibacy. Really, the proper word is abstinence, but I can't make jokes about that because it doesn't sound good. But we'll use celibacy. That's what I use. The reason why I've been abstinent for the second time for over a year, I've done it twice, is because when I stop dealing with somebody, I give myself time to dissipate all of their energy, reassess what's going on with me before I mess with somebody else and do that transfer of energy. I feel like if I'm dealing with multiple people or just jumping from next person, that energy, it becomes chaotic inside, and I don't like dealing with that. So I take my time.
Take your time.
I'm 35, and I've been with only 12 people.
And I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you with something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 33 and I've been with 12. See, I'm a lover. I'm a relationship person. I couldn't really fuck with different women. It just, I don't know. I feel like souls. I don't know. I was never turned on by fucking. Like when I was younger, I did it, but I just fucked you and I never talked to you again. It was weird, but I don't know. It just wasn't me to fuck around with different women. Especially, I feel like souls are transparent, and I ain't trying to be fucked up. But yo,
exactly.
don't feel bad, man. We got 12. 12's a good number.
12's a good number.
You know what I
4,
mean? We ain't gotta have 30, 20, 40.
45. Like D-Rod got
45.
63.
Whoever has 40
D-Rod
breaths
got
is disgusting.
75.
It's the sky, bro. Don't do that.
Bro,
I
you
mean,
got 36. You've been hitting 60 chicks. Bro, you listen. This is my thing. The national average for us as black men is 36 people at 30
Disgusting.
years old.
That is disgusting.
Right? Me and you are under that by almost 20 something. Almost
I was
20.
gonna
I'm
say,
under that
for real.
almost 30 something.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you said
this
what
is
you
what-
said on camera, D-Rod. The wife
Yeah, bro,
probably got
chill.
your ass.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
so it becomes a thing where you have rolled the dice less times. Usually, I don't know what your pull-out game like. You probably got 7 kids, but
I
usually,
got 5. I ain't gonna lie, my shit weak.
usually
But I
that
wanted them. I
means
always wanted 5 kids. So, I mean,
you did
my
what you had
oldest
to do.
13. Yeah, my oldest 13, youngest is 2. So 3. So I've been good. I've been good, boy. I've been good.
I'm trying to catch up to you, so
Nah, ain't no race, man. Everybody
trying to
different,
duck
you
'em.
know. I see
can't
you. I
do
see
it.
a little too. I see you too. Everybody life is different. You know what I mean? It's like they ain't never lie when they say you can't walk a mile in somebody else's shoe. You know what I mean? And listen, people that don't have kids, I said it's no rush. What's meant to be will be. I think you got a son, right? TB?
I got a son. He got 5 more years. He's done. Every time
Yeah,
I
I
see him,
see
you got 5 more
D-Rod got
years. Nigga, you
2.
know that, don't you? You got 5 more years, and you're 18, and I'm free as a motherfucking bird.
Right, you ain't free. That must be child support you talking about while you free.
That's the only shackle I got.
Yeah, because you know it's funny. That's why I hit you with the Cash App the other night when you was on there with what's his name? Dean Cole, Money
Mhm.
Making Machine. Because I was
Yeah.
trying to figure out a way. Because the little battle that I was trying, I just opened up an LLC, and I remember a minute ago, your homegirl Jay had a conversation with another fella. I forgot I think his name was maybe Soldier Chris or something like that. My memory good, something
I remember
around
that.
there. And he was saying something about how you open up a corporation to kind of like, hide your money, not hide your money, but do it how the Caucasian do it in a way. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I was trying to look for that video, but I couldn't come across it. And you guys are like celebrities. It's hard to get in contact with y'all. You know what I mean?
But
he is a
I'm
celebrity.
trying to get onto that game.
basically, if you were to lease a truck and have a LLC, when they send out the garnishments and stuff, they can't touch you because you don't have a job. And they only can do that when you're on W-2. Not to mention that a LLC is considered a person in the United States. So they can garnish you, not the person that is treasure hauling freight.
Yeah.
So
Now,
they can't do that. So
Gotcha.
what they end up doing?
they can in a way, but it's just too much work that nobody's going to do.
Nobody's going to do.
Yeah, with that, especially being in trucking, they would have to do it every week. They have to file some shit.
Yeah.
But see, if you're a W-2, they can file one time. But because you are a corporation or a business, and that's where they would have to take it from, yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then
you could just switch corporations too.
Yeah. But again, then they're not going to do it because they would have to. Now say you pay yourself every day, then they definitely ain't gonna touch you. You know what I'm saying? So that's just that's how that works.
This country is built for corporations.
Yes. Oh, very much so.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you shouldn't be in trucking without an LLC.
This country, what I noticed, is all about the dollar. Well, I learned that I came in kind of around the time TB had Big Red, but I was, coming from a local job. You see a little bit of money, you get in trucking, you like, oh shit, all this, and you forgot totally about the truck. So I was immature when I first got into it as owner operator with my pops. Then we would bump heads. So I say, you know what, let me go do my own thing. You know what I mean? But we've been working on things together. So, you know what I mean? We see where it go, where it go, try to keep it in the family. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie. I love trucking. I love everything about it. The headaches, you learn patience, but I just love the truck, the chrome, You know what I mean? I just love being out on my own. I'm a local guy, but I've learned to hustle. You know what I mean? I learned to hustle.
Right.
You just gotta go where you fit in. You feel me?
That's all it is. That's all it is,
go
man.
where you feel in.
That's all it is.
You got your LLC?
Yeah, I did get it. I did. That's the Treasure Hall and Freight. I just ain't put a picture on there because I'm a guy that, you know, stay in the cut. I'm an observer. So, but y'all had me step out tonight. So I said, okay, let me sneak in here real quick. On that, what is it called? I'm about that podcast. So I see TV knows and all about that life. TV
hey, bro, because you see, TB, he about to lead the podcast. See what he did was he just came over here. Now he just about to leave me and go do a podcast with some rich person or something. Somebody that got more subscribers.
If Joe Rogan called me,
house nigga.
See that, bro?
Nigga? House nigga?
Yeah, I'm just a showrunner dude, bro. That's it. I'm just the guy that be here and say, "Hey guys, I'm about that life podcast and go TV."
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
But D-Raj, I gotta say, what you and Jay did, much power and respects for y'all. You know what I mean? Two men come together like that's some good shit. You know what I mean? I seen Jay go through his little, you know, he young cat. He young. He gotta find himself. But he on a good path. You know what I mean? But I'm that's what I like to see in this world. I feel like if more positivity was here, we'll get along. You know what I mean? But
weed was legal.
Yeah. That's
what he mumbling.
If weed was legal.
Right. But see,
it's about to be. The government in debt. They about to legalize that shit right here in New York.
And that's when marijuana will kill people. But anyway.
I used to be a big smoker, but I don't think it'll kill people. It probably may put more. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't believe it's a gateway drug.
Again, make sure I said it here. I said it here, bro.
I said it on tape.
I did say it on tape. The world is flat. You can't listen to nothing this dude says.
They about to put all kinds of chemicals in this shit. And
that's the only thing I would say. I would say they will put a lot of chemicals, but that's what will keep the streets up a little bit, and they're going to tax the hell out of it. But people going to try it.
People are still gonna buy weed bootleg because they ain't trying. Dude told me that a dub is $65 with the taxes. I said, "Damn, do you might well still go to the hood and get it for a dub?"
Right.
Damn. For 35, 40, yeah. But I heard cookies is like that in California. Like you go in there, try to get some weed. That it is like that. It's very pricey. So they, dudes on the street. It's like, how you selling this? And you got the cookie logo. But in cookies, it ain't this, you know what I mean? There's way more. So
y'all are speaking a language I do not know. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Here we go.
He on that flat earth, right?
All I know is your planet, it grows and
weed is one-dimensional. Like what?
Nah, you gonna see it.
We greatly appreciate you supporting.
Yeah, but let me get one more question in before y'all cut me off. As far as the LLC, how do you build business credit? That's what I really wanted to ask Dean Cole with them bright white teeth he done got. He done went to Dion got them shit bright white.
That nigga is looking different, but no, business credit, you're going to need a couple of things. And business credit, you're going to need a couple of things. First of all, you need to make sure your business is set up the right way. You need to make sure you have an actual business email, not a Gmail. You need to make sure you have a corporate number, not a regular phone number. You need to make sure you have a corporate address. How you get that is through a virtual office. Okay. And that's like $30 a month. It's nothing. Just type in virtual office and get one. You got to have all these things together. Plus, you have to start building what they call trade lines. You can get a trade line through Staples. First, you can get trade lines from them there anywhere. You just go, I want a Staples card or whatever. You start doing that. You also, once you do that, and you're all set up, all you have to do is have it for a certain amount of time. And with all that stuff in place, you'll start being able to build business credit. You also got to go get a DUNS number. Yeah. When you go get a Dun and Bradstreet, number, and plus you build your trade lines, it's going to build your business FICO, which is called a PAYDEX.
Okay.
So in a PAYDEX, they score it by tens, not hundreds. So 800 credit score in business credit is an 80 credit score.
Okay, that's new.
Now,
Information.
once you got the LLC, you need to be buying everything under it. That means the car you got is financed under Social Security. You need to turn it in and go get you one under the business joint and put all your credit liability under the LLC and take it off of yourself.
Okay.
Knowledge.
Yeah.
Bars.
$1 million game, as y'all like to call it in the YouTube community.
Now, for you to get all the ins and outs, because there's a lot of stuff in there that I don't have because I'm not eating cold. Go pay the $60 a month and look at the actual classes that's teaching you how to do it tit for tat.
Right.
Gotta pay the money.
Gotta pay the money.
Gotta pay the money,
Gotta pay
man.
the teacher. It's all good. Yeah. Gotta learn something new, man. I'm trying to do things a little differently, you know, especially going into the new year.
Right.
Oh yeah, 21 gonna be better than 20 as a fact.
Oh, for sure. I ain't worried about 20. I have my own issues, you know. So
I'm about to get a Lima Bean Benz.
okay. That's the son. That's what the son about to do.
I'm bullshit. I ain't about that.
Hey, no, he's not. He sent me a picture today. Don't listen to him. Send me a picture.
It's all good.
I
So
like
he
appreciate it, fellas.
He said, "Yeah, man."
hey.
You
Mm-hmm.
So
No,
hey, bro,
let me show you what I'm trying to get.
we're gonna pull up to the studio, our studio. You know, but
It's yours. You see, D-Rod's like to move you to sleep by calling everything ours, but his name on the paper though. Like, no,
Hey,
well, my name, man. I thought it was both ours.
Yeah.
That's how
ours.
niggas do you.
Doing our own stuff, but we, you know, but then we ain't gonna get it out.
Right,
But yeah.
right.
So, but yeah, man.
Let me show. Let me
All I
show
gotta
you.
say is, fellas, I appreciate chatting with y'all. You know what
No
I mean?
lie.
Y'all keep doing y'all thing. I'm gonna be, you know, in the cut like a band-aid, you know,
Right.
and keep supporting and watching.
Like I
Give me
said.
that content. Keep me up at night. I appreciate that burning miles, cause boy, I've been burning some. Night go like that.
Right. Yeah. You can
I go
get
like
the miles
that.
in. What he about to show us the car though that he about to buy.
That's what I want.
I'm gonna have to catch it back
What's
on the
that? That's
replay. I gotta
what's
keep
that?
my eyes on the
That
road.
ain't no Benz, bro. What is that? That's
That's Lincoln he was talking about last time. That's what he was showing on.
Yeah,
'Cause I
that's
know
the
he was
link.
talking about Lincoln.
That's the Lincoln Continental. It
people
has
with money.
suicide doors on it.
People.
Oh, TB got money. He
Hey,
got
bro, let me tell
money.
you, hey, bro. Before you go, let me tell you something. TB
ahead.
boy, he be holding out. Okay, with this, you know, we're not gonna call it friendship, but with this new found
It's friendship. It's friendship.
coolness that we got, bro. I've never seen it before. He showed me how much money he got, bro. Some people think, you know, because I'm like, you know, you see other people do it, but you know, he just texted me a
Ain't
picture
when you see it.
of a
The bank
stack.
account.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
not even just this cash money. He's like, yeah, man, and he just handed it out to the people as he walk around and stuff. And I'm like, what?
That's peace. That's peace. That's how you're supposed to get back. You know,
Hey,
what I mean,
bruh.
gotta get back to the community.
But I got a little
That's the
jealous.
big guru right there. He the big guru. He called himself the big Peasy. He the
Right.
big
But
guru.
again, I got a little jealous because he ain't never broke bread with me like that. You know what I'm saying? He never sent me no money.
No,
You
you
know how
can't
that-
ride, D-Rod. This is on a different level.
See?
And listen. Y'all are gonna buy trucks, and y'all gonna haul freight. I'm looking into
Give him the drip.
limo shit.
Give him the drip.
You so
Tired of
stingy
driving.
with the drip, dog. Why you so stingy with the drip, dog?
If you keep dripping, bro, the faucet gonna leak, bro. You can't be dripping.
Pause.
Pressure. Hey, bro, you can't. Yeah, boy, I'm getting the drip.
I said
bro.
I was looking into it, bro. I'm just trying to see what it's
But
about.
now you gonna have me. Oh shit, I'm gonna get the Lincoln. Somebody gonna come up. Next thing you know, people got a Lincoln doing
that
that.
stingy as fuck, bro. Look at that joint in
So the
back.
podcast y'all do is for fun, or that's where y'all trying to go, like in the future, coming years. That's where y'all
It's
leading.
fun. It's fun and business, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Fun and
the dream is for it to pay for us to get out the truck one day.
Facts.
Okay, I follow you. Like on a Joe Budden podcast type thing, like how they got their little things going.
Yeah, just not talking about rapping all day. But
Yeah.
Of course.
We actually, again, you're gonna have
talk
some
about everything.
Yeah, you can have some stuff in there, but it's mainly just bringing some, I guess you could say, like, not conversations are
like a barbershop talk almost, like, but in
Bingo.
trucking, we obviously got trucking, but it's like a barbershop talk. You go in a barbershop, you start, you know what I mean, talking, blah blah blah, different things,
just to get people to think, man. Just get people to think and level up.
Correct, because a lot of people still in this one box. They gotta open the box, let the flower blossom.
Yeah, that's why we tell people to like, share, and subscribe to the show.
Hit the Cash App because we can't sell these because the regime don't like freedom talk. They like jigabooing.
Yeah, sugar cooning.
And marmalade scooping.
But yeah, brother. Like I said, we appreciate you with the Cash App. Appreciate you coming in and giving us your 2 cents. And you stay step out there on the road and enjoy your bed, man. Because you're local and shit. You get to go home to your own bed and shit. So
local ass nigga.
My bed to be there. I run nights, so nights. I love nights. It's peaceful. Road is open. You know what I mean? I hate traffic. As a truck guy, I'm just not a morning person too.
No doubt.
But yeah, you guys be safe. We appreciate the over the road. I would have loved to do it, but 5 kids can't do it. Misses.
No doubt.
Yeah, but I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna be watching, supporting. Y'all do y'all thing, man.
All right, you too, brother.
Much love, peace, and respect.
All right. No. Yeah.
Listen, send me my 50% of the Cash App.
Hey, bro, you must not have read
listen.
the fine print.
I got to go to bed.
One wants to be the boss, but no.
Andrew, hold on, Andrea, the sweet Sugarfoot, what you up this late for?
Your content is not stagnant. Boom. And she's clearly talking to Trucker Brown. She's definitely not
Andrea. You ain't answered my question though. Why you know those old dudes when they try to talk sexy, they breathe a lot. You ain't answered my question, darling.
Bro, is it really 58 people in here at 2:00 in the morning?
Sheesh.
30. What y'all doing?
Burning miles?
Clearly. What is y'all doing?
Ain't sent the brother $20 on the Cash App, is right? They ain't sent me $20 for keeping you up. You see what I'm saying? That's how they do it.
Like, bro, again, I gotta get up at 4 and start driving. Well, not 4. I gotta get up at 4, but I probably won't start driving until 8. But again, I got things to do,
Listen, go to bed, bro. Go to bed. I gotta get to some editing anyway.
Okay.
Don't do drugs. Listen, people, you gotta hit the Cash Apps up because you have to support this type of content because the regime does not like this type of content. That's also why you say, well, you ain't grow that big yet. Because the regime ain't gonna push this under nobody's stuff.
Oh no.
It has to be supported by the people that watch it.
Right.
Just the way you support. That's why there's no commercials on Netflix, because you gotta pay them that way they can show you anything they want without being censored. Peep game. The Cash Apps are right under the names, man. Send $30-$40 to the people that kept you up, that loved you. Don't do drugs. I'm outie 5,000.
Gone. All right, people. Till next time. Y'all stay up, man. Don't
Andrew, you better go to bed, girl.
Hey. And